Guys, I did it again. I went live for like for like a minute or two, and then I switched over to my chatting, and then I was like, wait, my YouTube doesn't say I'm live yet. Just my OBS. As a joke to be spam late. I feel like I'm not that late, considering other times I've been late. You know, I think I'm fashionably late. You know, I'm respectfully late. But hi guys, GG. Guys, I'm just not that good of a streamer. But how is everyone? How are you guys? How's your day? How cold is it for you? How's everyone faring in the storms, in the winter chill? I was talking to Yami and some other friends that are like on the East Coast, and they're all talking about like, oh yeah, it's so cold. We got so many feet of snow. This and that, yada yada, stuff like that, right? And I was like, yeah, it's kind of cold here. I had to put a jacket on. I was just about to make a for the first time forever joke. Oh my god, 20 Fahrenheit right now. Got hardly any snow. That's so fucking cold. For me, I would die. That's like, I don't know. I can't imagine that cold. Mostly ice. I feel like ice is so scary, right? Because you have you can't, like, especially on the road, right? You can't see ice. And it's already mostly gone. Okay. Well, at least that's good. I was afraid that like I have to check in on some of my friends, but I have some of my friends that were telling me that they're estimated to get like 10 feet of snow, and they usually don't even get like more than 2. So I'm like, maybe I should check in on them. Maybe I should see if they're okay. Let's check real quick. Today might be a slightly short stream only because I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then at work today a lot of things happened, so I was like half awake. No, you're thinking of black ice. Oh, isn't that the same thing though? Like isn't ice on the road? I mean, right? It's still ice, right? Yeah, early estimations here were like 2 feet of snow. Hi, honey. No, you. I was trying to think of what I was gonna say, but yeah, I think she might be a slightly short stream. Maybe not like super short. Maybe like an hour and a half or something. But yeah, because we had 2 new hires at my job today. Wait, I've been watching Ed Gein thing you recommended. What do you think? Wait, what do you think? What are your thoughts on it? He cray cray. Yeah, he cray cray. I can get some sleep. No, regular ice doesn't blend in with the road. But regular ice, well, isn't ice that ends up on the road? Wait. You know, I don't know shit about I don't know shit about snow and ice, to be honest. So I don't know. I just think in general ice is scary. Where I'm from, I think the closest thing to snow we ever got was hail. And then there's one time when I was younger, it was really crazy cold. I don't remember how cold it was. I remember it was so cold that like a good layer of frost kind of developed on things, but it wasn't like snow, and it was thin. It's so thin you could barely call it ice, but I just remember like a heavy layer of frost kind of was on everything. So I'm like I don't know anything about the snow and ice. Both are bad, but black ice is worse. I see. Okay. And there's one place where people like around me like go to like get snow and stuff like snowboard, like ski, things like that. And that's like a good like 4 to 5 hours away, I think. It's like a while. And it's funny because people in my area, at least too, I didn't realize it's like not a normal thing to say. Usually people like say like, oh, like if you're going on vacation, right? Like for example, on winter break, people will say like, if they ask like, oh, where are you going? Where are you spending your winter, right? In my area, it's common for people to say to the snow. Like they just say, oh, I'm going to the snow. And that's it. Like that's all you have to really say. And people usually know where you're going. They don't really ask like, oh, what do you mean to the snow? Like where, you know, like people usually know like, oh, I know what you're talking about, right? But in general would if you say to the snow, like that's just a normal thing. I didn't realize until I talked to like other people that you can't just say, oh, I'm going to the snow, you know, like because it's so like it's such a weird phrasing of like, what do you mean to the snow? Like the snow what? Like is that a place? Like is that a you know, but my place just says the snow. The idea of can't dodge what you can't see. That is scary. How do what did Kiayama say to get I have not said anything. I just started. I started 7 minutes ago. I have not said anything cancelable in 7 minutes. Also, hi Turkey. Bestie honey. I can't imagine every time Hani and Turkey are in the chat, I always imagine them like slow-mo running to each other with like arms open wide, like Turkey, Hani, you know what I mean? We kind of did. No, I was talking about black ice. Wait, actually no, I didn't even say black ice is. I didn't even say that is worse. I just said like, well, well, you know, it's. I don't remember. Quote me, like, no, actually no, don't quote me, but. I want to see the timestamp where I said that exactly. Guys, people, if someone ever wants to cancel me, they don't have to work too hard. It's just right there. Kia, I literally wrote it earlier. Okay, yeah, but like, that's not me saying it though, that's like me reading it, you know what I mean? They just have to contact me. Not my fault. Hani's my bestie. Truth. I've got receipts saved throughout the years. No, you can't show those. So I keep like rubbing my eyes because I'm like a little tired. I don't want to be tired. You know when you're tired and you're like when you feel tired but you're like, oh, I just got home and I have so many things I want to do. Like that's me right now. I feel like a toddler fighting sleep. I know it's you can literally go quote me. Oh, hi Muffin. That's me every day, dog. I feel like a toddler fighting sleep. Lore accurate height. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, this is not gonna help my case, right? But I want to share it with you guys. I went to an event like recently. I went to a dinosaur event recently. And I went with one of my friends because they told me about it. They were like, hey, there's this dinosaur event. Like, do you want to go? And they're like, it's only for a day. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm down to go, right? So we buy tickets. And and I'm like, I think it's like a children's event though. And they're like, well, yeah, but I think it's like for adults too. Like it's just an event, right? Like anyone can go kind of thing, like all ages type. And I'm like, okay. And and I get kind of like excited, right? So I have a dinosaur sweater that I like to wear. Like it has like a dinosaur pattern on it with like T-Rexes and like footprints and other stuff, right? And then my friend actually bought me for Christmas a couple years ago. They bought me like scrunchies that have little dinosaurs on them. And I told my friend, because I bought for Secret Santa at work this year, someone gifted me Crocs. And they even gave me little like dinosaur charms to go on them. And I was like, and I told my friend, I'm like, hey, be real with me. If I wear my scrunchie, my sweater, and then the dinosaur Crocs, how autistic am I gonna look like? And they were like, you won't look that autistic, but if you do, at least I'll treat you really nicely. And I was like, oh. So I opted out wearing the shoes. So I just wore the sweater and the scrunchie. And then we got to the event. And as we're getting closer to the event, we see like more families like walking towards in the same direction. And all the parents are dressed like normal, and only a few of the kids are dressed with dinosaur stuff. Like, I basically saw 0 adults except one other person wearing like anything dinosaur on it. And it was all the kids. All the kids were wearing sweaters and like shirts that have dinosaurs on it. And like some of them even looked very similar to mine. And I looked at my friend and I was like, do I look weird? It was this I was like, how out of place am I? Is this, do I look autistic? Cause my friend didn't wear any dino merch, right? It was just like the regular outfit. And they're like, no, you're fine, you're fine. And I was so paranoid because I was like, am I too enthusiastic about this? Like, and so then finally we get to inside the event, and it's actually really cool. They had like life-size like dinosaurs, like to scale, and it was really fucking sick. I was like, because they had a life-size like Spinosaurus, and it was so cool because like in the movies, right? You very rarely see like height accurate Spinosauruses, especially because they're not super common in a lot of movies. Like they're and when they are in movies, like they're really sized up, like they're massive, you know, kind of thing. Or you see them really small, which also doesn't make sense, right? And when I saw the Spinosaurus, I was like, oh my god, this is life size. Like this is actually how it was. And it was like, it was really long. It was really fucking long. It was super cool. And I was like, oh my god, like that thing would kill me instantly. Like that was crazy. And then they also had like a life size Ankylosaur. Bro, I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried. Because I was like, this is the closest thing I'll ever get to petting an Ankylosaur, which is on my bucket list. So I'm gonna die without completing my bucket list. But I was like, this is so cool. And then it also had like life-size like Megalodon. It had a life-size trying to think what else, like some other dinosaurs, right? And then it was a tiny table. It was a super small table, but they had a table full of fossils. And I've actually never seen a fossil in real life. Like I've seen teeth, right? But I've never seen like a bone or like a skull of a dinosaur, right? Like in person. And I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking sick. And I literally was like with my friend and I was pointing and I was like, that's a skull of a XYZ. Oh, that dinosaur has a skull of da 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 da. Oh my god, they have the spine of XYZ, you know, like all these different things, right? I was so excited. I was taking so many pictures. I was literally like all over it, like being like, oh my god, look at this, look at that, oh my god. And this, I was so excited. But as we walked around, I realized like, oh, this is really like meant for children. This is not like an adult event. This is like a child event because they had like bounce houses and like other things. And then, oh my god, I was so mad. I told my friend like, these kids don't know how good they fucking have it. Because when we walked over one area, and there was like an area where children could like ride life-size dinosaurs, and I wanted to get on it, but I was like, I know I shouldn't because I think it's only for children. And my friend was like, no, let me go ask. So they go ask the worker, and I tell them like, don't ask. Wait, they still go, and they ask the worker. They're like, is this only for children, or are adults able to ride this? And and the worker's like, yeah, it's only for like kids. And my friend's like, okay. And they come back to me and they're like, yeah, it's only for children. And I was so mad because I'm like, I want to ride a life-size dinosaur. I want to see. I want to experience that. And my friend was like, well, maybe like we can ask if you can be snuck on, because you know, like you're almost proportionate size to a child. And I was like, no, I'm gonna look like such a fucking pervert, like trying to go on a kiddie ride. So I didn't go, but I was so mad because like these kids don't know how lucky they are. I didn't have these experiences when I was a kid. I want to ride a life-size dinosaur. And yeah, that was kind of the extent of the trip and everything, right? Just like this kind of little exhibit kind of thing. But yeah, so I felt kind of embarrassed being so excited, but I was genuinely so excited. Dog, what expression were you giving off about the dino ride? What do you mean? Why would you look like a pervert? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I feel like weird. Okay, imagine an adult, right? Going on a ride that's meant for like children, right? And you're surrounded by children. I don't know. I feel really icky about that. I don't feel like, I don't even have a kid with me. Like maybe if I had like a child with me, it'd be a little different, right? But no, I'm full blown like an adult trying to get on this ride. I was like, I don't want these parents to think I'm like a creep or something. Wait, let me read the rest of the chat. / dino facts. Oh fuck. I'm trying to think of one. Oh, I think I've said this one, but the not the Parasaurolophus. Oh my god, the Patchies. Oh my god, I'm forgetting the full name of it. But the Pachyosaur, I think is what it's called. It's the one that has like, it looks kind of bald, you know, kind of thing. Its skull can be up to like 10 inches thick, and then people think that, well, originally people assume that it's meant for ramming, and I've heard different things. So some people say it's meant for ramming, and that they would ram into like their attackers and things like that, right? But then I read somewhere else that there's a chance that it might not have been really built for ramming into like other individuals, kind of thing. It might have only been meant to like ram into its own kind, like other Patchies. And then I read an article saying like, oh, it was probably meant to be kind of like how normal rams like hit, like sheep rams like hit each other, kind of thing. Like it's like a dominance, like trying to show off to females, kind of thing. So I think it's cool. I think that it's interesting that this animal had like 10 inches of skull, and like there's so many ways it could have been used, you know? What else did I miss? She fitted just fine. Okay, chat, imagine Kiayama in her dinosaur sweatshirt with dino scrunchies done up in pigtails. Okay, not in pigtails. It was a ponytail. It was not in pigtails. I don't wear pigtails. I feel like pigtails would be too childish. With the winter coat that bundles her up like a toddler, and Kia got to go eat for free because staff thought she was a kid. How autistic will I look? Yes. T-Rex themed full body jacket. I mean, you match everyone else. She got the dino nuggies from the kids menu. Oh, hi, Crookshank. This has the same feel as two people high as fuck being like, no, for real, you don't smell it. The guy with pigtails dragging behind her because she's too short for it to get off the ground. True. So, do you have water? Do you have AC on? And do you have your favorite music? Yeah. Maybe not water, actually. I don't have water, but yes. We choose the hyper-autism that day. Honestly, I'd be more impressed that you could recognize everything. I literally was like, I kept pointing at things, being like, look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, they have this dinosaur! Look at that one! Bro could have totally passed as a kid. You wrote it? No, I wish I did. Sadly, she was not wearing her full-body T-Rex jacket that way, so they would have known she's not a child. Hello, Putty Orc. Hi, Crookshank. What do you think of merry-go-round? Okay, no, it's different with the merry-go-round because like that's still like I think it's still acceptable for like adults to ride it. You know what I mean? This wasn't like a merry-go-round. This is like a single-seater, like where people like imagine those like slides like that go up really high and people get in lines for those. It was basically like formatted like that, where it's like everyone's climbing up this staircase to get on this ride, you know, kind of thing. And it's like a one-seater. But I would feel so fucking weird. I don't know. I feel gross. I feel gross like thinking about like, oh, I want to ride this children's ride. But merry-go-round is different because like that's something where anyone can enjoy it, like any age. You know what I mean? Greeting 10 inches thick. Wait, rabbit? What? No. Okay, antimatter. Okay, we're talking about dinosaurs here. We're talking about the Patchy. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the full name. Patchy. The Pachystolophosaurus. There we go. The Pachystolophosaurus. I'll even show you a picture. Hold on. Let me pull up this picture, okay? I almost replaced the wrong picture. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Don't look at that. Don't look at that just yet. Wait. I'm pulling up an image of the Pachycephalosaurus, and you shall be amazed. I can't fucking read. I'm trying to get the dimensions for this picture. Okay, here we go. Here, this is the Pachycephalosaurus. This has 10 inches of skull here on the very top. That's 10 inches. Minimum 10 inches. And it would hit people. It would ram people with it. Or not people, but you know, other things. Theoretically. But this is what I was talking about. Kia rabbit. Oh, hi scum. Oh, you changed your picture. It was good. Chad's be #1 up. Gonna show off to Kiayama's mom by showing up by I fucking hate you. Stay away from her, you sicko. Geeking over dinosaur stuff? Yeah. I also named the dino you were talking about. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, there. I was like, why isn't this working? It's totally acceptable for an adult to ride to scale dino ride. Don't make it weird. Are you autistic or not? Are you posing or not? A grown-up woman, by the way. I hate you, scum. I hate you. I know what I am. I'm looking. Oh hell no! What kind of stream are you running? What the hell? Also, 10 inches is average, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, honey, we're all trying to rhythm Kiayama with our 10-inch skulls. Oh, it's the ram dinosaur. Yeah. 10 inches, I'm interested. Sure, Kiki, sure. What the hell? Here I am I'm talking passionately about the things I'm a little autistic for. And you guys are making it weird. I'm trying to remember what other things they had there. They had a Spinosaurus, the Pachycephalosaurus. They had a Quetzalcoatlus, but like I don't think it was to height unless they had a different breed or different variation of it, because it wasn't super tall. They're supposed to be like 15 feet tall, and I don't think it was 15 feet tall. They also had I think it was a Brachiosaur. I might be wrong though. I forgot the name that was on it. And they had a Gigantosaurus. I'm trying to remember what else they had. They had a lot of different things, and I was like, I'm in heaven. This is great. Kia, did you ever watch Dinosaur King, Dinosaur Train? I didn't watch Dinosaur King. I watched a little bit of Dinosaur Train, but I was too. Actually, when did Dinosaur Train come out? Because I feel like I was kind of aged out by like of kids shows. 2009. Oh, you know, yeah. I was like not really watching. I mean, my brother would kind of watch it because he was like, he was like in like early elementary school when the show came out. I was already kind of like, I think I might have been not in middle school. I think maybe by the time my brother started watching it, I might have been in middle school. Because I didn't really watch a lot of TV. You probably had that dinosaur thing as backup. Nuh-uh, that's not true. You need to watch. Any matter, didn't I say you have to be nice to me, right? You have to be nice to me, right? Otherwise, you're violating the contract. It's 10 inches minimum, and it would ram people with it. I'm adding stomach deep. What the hell? Dinosaurs more like dino. Lame. Scum, I'm gonna ban you for that. Hating on me is a crime for real. What the hell? In our defense, you made it weird by calling yourself a pervert. Did it help you started talking about ramming 10? What the hell? No. I was sharing a fun fact. Okay. 40-year-old woman watching Dinosaur Train. Oh, she's a hag. Shit, I'm violating the contract. You know, guys, I don't think Kiayama is ever gonna show up on stream because Animatter is being really mean right now. So just letting you know, if Kiayama doesn't show up, it's because it's Animatter's fault. All I know of Dinosaur Train is the Robot Chicken parody because there was infidel. What the hell? What do you mean there was infidelity for the Dinosaur Train? What? Which means Kiayama aged like a fine wine. Okay, so Dinosaur King was go to show. I didn't watch it. What did I watch as a kid? Did I watch any dinosaur things as a kid? Like shows? I don't think I did. Maybe like Power Rangers. I can't think of anything else. I think I watched like, for sure, like Jurassic Park. I watched the Disney dinosaur movie. I'm trying to think of any other shows I watched that had dinosaurs in it. I don't think I did. Not that it comes to mind, at least. That's why Kiyamas are being killed. What the hell? She's like, what the hell? There was infidelity. Just saw my typo. Gonna die. Why me? What did you do? Bad Animatter. I like the parody too. Okay. I was trying so hard. You have to reward us with Kiayama. I'm trying so hard. I don't know, Animatter. I don't know. The Little Dinosaur? I don't think I watched The Little Dinosaur either. That's the other Disney movie, right? The Little... Oh, is it called The Good Dinosaur? Right? I didn't watch that movie. When did this movie come out, actually? How old is this movie? 2015? Damn. No, I to be honest, I kind of stayed away from like very cartoony dinosaur things because that when I was a kid, I wasn't really interested in like super cartoony dinosaur things. I was interested in more of like the more realistic-esque type that have like sharp teeth and like cool patterns on them and things like that, you know. I didn't really watch a lot of like ones that are meant to be like for children, like young children kind of thing, you know. I'm getting banty forever. I watched Transformers that had the Dino bots. You know, I never watched that, but I always see things from it and I'm like, that looks kind of cool actually. Okay, question, because we have dinosaur monsters. Would you be willing to try playing Yu-Gi-Oh? No. I was like thinking about it, like, would I? No, only because Magic, even Magic has like dinosaur cards, like Jurassic Park cards, and even then I don't play Magic. I had friends buy me the cards. That wouldn't be enough to get me to play. But I have a cousin who's crazy into Yu-Gi-Oh, so I feel like if I were to start playing, he would hit me up and be like, "Oh my god, let's play right now. Let's have a duel." Thundercats had lizardmen, so kind of dinosaurs. As a matter of fact, bet everyone except me and Turkey now. Digimon is basically dinosaurs. I mean, look at Ogmon. I did like Digimon. Digimon was good. I think so, or at least in French it was that. Unless you mean, hold on. So there's the good dinosaur, and then there's is it the Land Before Time? And there's also the Land Before Time, but I never watched that one. If I can't see / hear Kiayama, I'll drag all of you with me. If Annie got banned before Scub, that'd be crazy. They're trying to convert her into, or they're trying to convert her into a card game. There's very few. Actually, do I play any card games? I don't even think I play any card games. I don't even play any card games actually now I'm thinking about it, because I've tried Hearthstone. I fucking suck at it. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't play Magic. I don't play... What else is there? There's a couple other games, because I have a friend who's really into card games. And he's taught me how to play a couple, but I forgot even the names. I think the only card game I'd be willing to play would be the Fate one. Yu-Gi-Oh! More like Yu-Gi-Oh! Variant Kiayama doesn't have the reading ability for Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell? Yeah, I do. Dab me up for that. Card games on motorcycles was the best season. Okay, future Discord stream idea. Chat makes Kia watch dinosaur media. I might be down. If there's no copyright material, I might be down. By the way, Digimon Time Stranger is great so far. I need to watch it. But I also need to like watch older Digimon things because I'm starting to forget like some things about it. You never watched Land Before Time? No. That one just, I don't know why. That one just never quite caught my interest. As a kid, surprisingly. It was the Disney movie Dinosaur, like that's what it's called, Dinosaur. That one had like a death hold on me when I was a kid. I watched that so much. I think it was the Carnotaurs that really sold it for me as a kid. I love seeing all the scenes with the Carnotaurs. So I think going from that to like an animated dinosaur movie is just not like it just didn't hit the same for my little brain. Big ass fan, what the hell? It is a Land Before Time. Oh, I see. I came at a good time. How have you never watched Land Before Time? Tricky is right. Okay, maybe we'll have a movie night and we can watch it together. It'll be my first experience watching it together. There were like 9 Land Before Times. Really? Probably more TBH. I don't know why in French it was the petit dinosaur, the little dinosaur. Aw. Well, I guess it makes sense though, right? Because the dinosaur is technically tiny, right? They're all baby dinosaurs, right? Hell, there's 14 Land Before Time. What? Really? Are they actually? There's 11? You don't play a lot, huh? But you do play with this Kiayama. It's the power I wield, the power I hold over you guys. The chance to get to say hi to my mom. Wait, 14? Wait, how many movies? Wait, how many movies are there? How many? Last one in 2016. Really? Shiny be nice. Kept forgetting about that. Calling me a player is a bit much. I can't understand the game. I like the show though. No, any matter. You promised to be nice to Sap. You always forget, Unk. It's common with your age. What the hell? I don't forget. I have such a good memory. I have such an amazing memory, actually. I feel like we went over this last stream, and I proved I had a good memory. Time Stranger is the newest Digimon game, by the way. Better monster catcher than modern Pokemon Haikyuu. Also, hi Stargazer. No, Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read it as a common joke. Hi Raven, I woke up and saw the stream. Will likely pass out again at any second. No, he also promised to Kiki because she threatened to not break you up on your if he's being granted variant. A lot of times most fandoms ex-fan base can't read these days. The power to say hi to any VTubers moms. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know hygiene fact. Also, that's true. I've been into there's a card store that I've had to go with a couple friends to because they like pick up cards or buy cards and things like that. And a couple times they've had like game nights where there'll be like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or something, and I do be a little stinky in there. I don't like sticking around. I tell them, buy your cards and let's go. I want to leave. Real and true scum, it's in the rules. You guys can read? There's a hygiene rule in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Oh my god. I didn't promise anything about being nice to Sap. Exactly. You don't have proof? Bro, you forgot to make me a mod, bruh. It's because you're older and you forgot. I'm not making you a mod. I don't trust you with being a mod. You're gonna ban everyone. Turkey looks sweet. Just like me, for real, for real. Plot twist, Kia was the reason it smelled. Nuh-uh. I shower every day and I'm pristine clean, okay? I wash my hands all the time. I make sure my hair is done nice and everything. I am clean. If I feel icky, I go in the shower immediately. Sometimes I'll come home and I'll feel gross and I'll be like, I need to go shower. I need to go clean myself. Me? No, I respect the rules. You wash your hands with dirt? Nuh-uh. I'm pristine and clean. actually, I just remembered. So I think it was off-kai Gen 2, I think it was Gen 2, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe was it Gen 3? I think it was Gen 3. Actually, okay, it was off-kai Gen 3, their 3rd year, right? I was walking with some friends, like walking around, and then at the off-kai like merch booth, they were giving away these little like bottles. Like I was buying oh my god, what's it called? The little like coats, not coats, they're like the silk like jackets, not jackets, like sweaters, not sweaters. They look like oh my god, what are they called? Like VTuber fans wear them like to events. There's a bunch for Hololive. I forget what they're called, but they're like Japanese style, and they're like something you put over your sweater or your shirt or whatever the case is, right? And it just has like a bunch of like designs on it. Anyways, I forgot what they're called. But I was buying one of those, and I looked over at their table, and I saw they had like a little basket with little sprays, like these little lavender sprays. And I pick it up and I look at it, and the person tells me, "Oh yeah, those are free, by the way, if you want to take any." And I was like, "Free?" I'm like, "Why would they have anything free at off-kai?" And I look at the fucking label, what it says on this bottle, and on the bottle it literally said anti-stink spray, like lavender aroma. And I was like, no fucking way you guys are selling these or you guys are giving these out. And the girl was telling me, she's like, yeah, we started noticing it became an issue, so we prepped these in advance. So she was like, you know, like if we notice like anyone, if we get any complaints, we always tell people just to take them, right? Just so that way they have something, right? And I'm like, that's insane. And then she told me that there's been a couple people where she's like done a little spray drive-by kind of thing, where she'll like smell them and then like spray and run away kind of thing. And I'm like, what the hell? What kind of like just, I thought that was crazy. But it smells nice. I mean, I will admit, like, I have it like on me in case I ever need like a little like spray for anything. And I even showed her my coworker recently, and she was like, that smells really, really nice. I'm like, yeah, it's just lavender. She's like, that smells so good. But I don't know if they'll have that again at off-kai this year, but I just thought that was funny. Like talking about all the smelly people, it kind of reminded me of that. Scum Loki, I'm more likely to be a mod than you. She catches your hygiene spray one most of the time. False. And I'm also not likely at all. If Turkey's a mod, we riot. She a fish, she take like 30 baths a day. Exactly. I guess scum is stinky. If I felt icky, I'll take a shower. Me every time Sapphire and Kiayama start gooning to Monster Man. What the hell? We don't. What do you mean? Me and Saph have never gooned to anything. We're so pure. We're so innocent. We're so say so. You know what I mean? Cash out your bitch ass out. Counterspell, no. Kiayama buying bottled VTuber spot off-kai is crazy reveal. I didn't buy it, okay? It was literally free. They literally told me it was free. They were like, oh yeah, just take it. And then that's when they start telling me, they're like, oh yeah, like we just, you know, we want to make sure people are like hygienic around here. I remember that year too, there was a couple times where like me and my friends would have to, if we like passed through a big crowd of people, we had to like hold our breaths because it was really bad. We were literally, I would have to get from like point A to point B, and between that would be this massive crowd of like people, and then I would look at my friend and be like, all right, let's hold our breaths. And we'd quickly pass by through them. Reminds me of the conventions handing out deodorant years ago. Yeah, it was basically like that. So even girls think like Kiki. I have a feeling that Andy's not being very nice to me. A really deadass Aga roll for Kiayama goon to only 3 things: VTuber sweat, Monster Man, dinosaur. Nuh-uh. I don't goon to dinosaurs, okay? I have respect for them, okay? And they're animals. I have respect for them. No shade to VTuber fans, but you're really shocked at that off-kai, the VTuber convention, had spray bottles because of the stench problem? Dog. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to think of. I'm like, oh my god, this is real. This is happening. This is like something that has to be done. You know what I mean? It's just insane. Like, I don't know. Okay, imagine, like, this is my shock, right? When I go to off-kai, not that I expect to ever meet anyone like famous or popular, right? Because I feel like that's a really bad mindset to go into of like, I'm gonna meet someone at off-kai, right? Especially as a VTuber, right? But anyways, but I do understand that there is a probability of like, oh, what if I do end up running into someone who is like, you know, someone I admire, someone I respect, whatever the case is, right? And I wouldn't want to be caught dead, like looking disheveled, smelling, being gross, looking like you know, like looking bad. You know what I mean? I would want to make sure I look presentable, I look fine, I'm taken care of, I have good hygiene, things like that, right? General things that you should be worrying about, like basically day to day, right? But especially at off-kai, I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I look nice, right? So it shocks me that there's so many people who go to off-kai who are like, oh man, I hope I get to meet my Oshi, oh my god. And then equally in the same vein are the same people who don't take a shower, who don't wear deodorant, who have stain on their clothes, who look disheveled and look like not put together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like it just shocks me to know like there's people out there that just don't have these good practices, and it shocks me especially if you're going to an event where you even hope to like meet someone that you admire and that you enjoy and that you like really want to spend time with. Like I think that's devious of you to not take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just shocked me when I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe people really are like this. Shit, I kept forgetting to be about being nice. Oh, good night, Stargazer. Yeah, you and Saf are say so because y'all say some BS. Nuh-uh. Hold it together, man. Damn, animator estimation. Imagine not being nice in chat. Can't be me for real. Like, y'all should learn from me. Anyways. Don't forget the goal. You really need to stop me from roasting you, Kiki. What? Annie, you see scum? Just bend the rules of the contract and use him as a scapegoat. Try muffin. I'm not like hip jerky. I'm going for Kiayama, bro. Yeah, no, what's your type of monster, man? Because even though I don't swing that way, Bowser can get it. Just the Bowser can get it. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only monster I can think of right now is a xenomorph. I'm not gonna lie, VTuber fans cringe. There were some fans where I was just like, yeesh, like, ugh. You know, like, I kind of don't want to talk to you. I heard off-kai. I'm planning on going this. Oh, are you really? That'd be so cool if you do. I'm okay, high-key debating. I'm not sure if I will, right? But if I do, I'll let you guys know. But I'm thinking at least like maybe having a little like, maybe not IRL like event kind of thing. I think it's too much. Or maybe setting up like an hour where like, oh, if anyone wants to have like a meet and greet kind of thing, go ahead kind of thing, right? I don't know if it'd be like me in person or me through like a camera kind of thing. So I'll figure that out. But you know, once it gets closer to off-kai, I'll like let you guys know. But I think it'd be cool if you guys did go. In defense of the stinky people who actually bathe, I clean up nice, try my best to look presentable, but I just sweat like a dog, so I gotta prep. But that's good, at least you're prepping, right? There's people who are just like, I don't care. I'm not gonna take care of myself. What does it matter? But like, no, it matters so much. Please take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, so at least you're prepping. You know what I mean? Can't lump them in with the gooners who smell like smeg in a pony jar. Yeah, I'm a scapegoat because I'm the goat. That's why he's the goat. Shut up. If you're going for Kiayama, you gotta help me shoot my shot. I'll owe you my life for real. You're such a gooner freak. Nah, I'm going for both Kiayama and Kiapapa. You can have Kiapapa. I'm not fighting. You can have him. Go ahead. If you want that, go ahead. I'm not fighting you on that. But trust me, you don't want them. Jeez. God damn. You should go with the fit. You went to the dinosaur thing. No, do you know how hot it's gonna be? Well, actually, I don't know. Last year was kind of chilly. I think it was chilly. Fucking Pax and Yami were like, this is perfect weather. This is so nice. And I was cold. I was freezing. It was like, I feel stupid saying it, but it was like 65 degrees. That was cold. 65 to Celsius. Let me see real quick. 65 F2C. It was 18 degrees Celsius. And I was very cold. I had shorts on and everything, and I was like, I want to go home. Like, I want to be warm. Yep, I hope I'll go to the meet. Gonna be a very special mutual friend of ours to go. Are you talking about Saf? Because I really want Saf to go. I really hope Saf goes. I'm gonna try to convince her, but I don't want to be pushy about it. I don't want to be like, you need to go. But at the same time, like, I want to convince her real bad to go. The true Chad finally got his goals back in sight. If anyone wants a non-horror monster lady, the monster of faces from Last Airbender is hot as hell for a tree lady. I'd make her the mother of my kids. Damn, she really said Kiapapa ain't shit. Exactly. You guys would have him. Honey, real and true. Okay, now I'm fully going for Kiapapa now. No. Kiapapa's still in the picture. You can't fully go for Kiapapa. Any my dog, you got me. Damn, Kia. Hook any matter brother thirsty. Yeah, no, they must be Canadian. I had, you know, I'm trying to convince one of my Canadian friends to also come for Offkai, and they were like, and I told them like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna be like maybe like 70 degrees or something, maybe like at the hottest it might be like somewhere like 80 degrees probably, because like that's like average Californian like hot summer weather, right, type of thing. And they were like, oh my god, that's so hot, that's like crazy hot, I'm gonna like get like heat strokes. And they're telling me where they're from, it's just really cold all year round, and I'm like, that's crazy, like that we just are so, like, if I was living over there in Canada, I think I would just die of the cold, right? But then if they're living over here, they would just die of the heat. So I don't know, I think it's kind of funny, just we would die in each other's weathers. Is Offkai in Cali? Yeah, it's gonna be, I think they posted it. Let me double check to see where it's gonna be this year. Because the first couple years I think they had it at in Burlingame near San Francisco, and then last year it was in San Jose. Let me double check if it's still gonna be, or would they have it this year, because I don't know if they moved it or not, or if they're gonna stay in San Jose. Let me see. Okay, so it's gonna be in San Jose from July 24th to the 26th, so it's gonna be that weekend. Now if you put Kiapapa, you have to put KREW too. No. Now you're asking for too much. You're greedy. Your greed disgusts me. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah, no shot. I'd be about to go. I'd be about to go then. You'd be about to go, or you'd be down to go? Am I reading wrong? If I'm going in, I'm going without regret. Kiapapa can sit in the Kia Cup chair. Wait, I don't like that you're just throwing Kia things in front of it to show like the relation. I don't like that. Whoever said the mother of faces thing is real based. Thank you, Varian. I said mother of faces and I know I'm right. Damn, late again. Hi, Shadow. Don't worry, you're not too late. I mean, it's only been, oh my god, it's only been an hour. But I don't think you're too late. Stream is actually ending right now. No. Stream's not ending right now. Kiapapa brand culture checks out. What the hell? What the hell? I'm so pure. I have only the most wholesome intentions. I'm so wholesome, so pure, you know, power friendship type pyramidist. No shot. I'd be able to go fucking you. Oh! I hope you guys go. That'd be so cool. And I hope I can convince Saf to go too. Quick, everyone, we need to get in the cute mobile. What if I was Batman, but everything was just Kia? Like, instead of like the Batmobile, the Batgun, the Bat light, you know, it'd be like the Kia mobile, the Kia, like, Bro, you told me about bucket birth. Any homestuck is not innocent, Beyonce. Okay, no. There's so much innocent things about homestuck. It's so many, I can't name them all on stream, you know, it's just crazy. I'd have to have like a separate stream for it. Whoa, crazy, you know, but there's, you know what I mean? Alright, stream ending chat. We are rating someone. Don't forget the hashtag Kiaing all over the place. What the hell? You're none of that. Not after the freaking xenomorph. What Muffin his days, he wouldn't be able to go. Oh, I see. Oh, I read that as like, no shot, he would be. Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't freaking read. I mean, this spider boogie exists. Wait, really? It's keying time, and she's starting. Imagine I start streams being like, it's keying time. Oh fuck, what's the thing, it's morphin time? Fuck, right? Like, what, it's keying time. This is stupid. Also, not a furry, but another hot monster is Vicar Amelia from Bloodborne. Who's that? Let me see. Turkey, I'm gonna gently put my hand on your shoulder when I tell you that this may make you a little into a furry. One of the first pieces of art that I see when I Google it is like high-key furry art. I hate to break it to you. Yes, really. Let me see the spider buggy. Oh my god, it is real. Oh my god, it was in the movie. It was in the oh my god, I'm blanking on the movie. But the movie, the Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse. There we go. It's morbid time. I'd have to travel really far for off-kai and it'd be too expensive. All right, how about this, right? You start hitchhiking, right? And you hope for the best. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shut the hell up. That's your DJing computer at work. Nuh-uh. No, it's not. Nuh-uh. It's not. I bet you if you were to search up that character right now in your N2, it would come up. Who is Kai? Oh, why are y'all off in it? It's a VTuber convention. I don't even know what she looks like, and it's already a wood. Rip Kai, he off all over the place. Spooderman, not Spider-Man. Wait, is it Spooderman? Wait, is it a Spoodermobile? The K in K-pop stands for Kia. Kia Pop. And you hope for the best. Holy shit, that goes. I've seen so many like true crime things where it's like, and this person went hitchhiking and they were never seen again. Bro, I got work. I can't spend that much time hitchhiking. Okay, how long theoretically? Okay, let's see real quick. How long? I don't know where you are, so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna go on the map real quick. Hold on. And I'm gonna say, what's the furthest? What's literally on the other side of the country from off-kai? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put Richmond, Virginia, because that seems like almost directly on the other side of the country. Okay, so let me see. Worst case, right? Pawn. To pawn. Okay, if you were to drive from one side of the country to the other, and this is considering hitchhiking, hoping for the best, you know? So the drive itself would take like 42 hours. So let's say you add maybe like a couple hours in between. You You'll probably get to California in like a week. That's not that bad, right? Well, Muffin and I could ask a friend for a free flight out there. You could? I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I'm with Kiki on this one. VTuber convention? Jack, that place about as big. I think last year wasn't so bad. Last year I think was a lot more bearable, but they were at a way bigger venue. So we'll see. We'll see how this year's gonna be. That's Heike kind of furry. Kia, watch Spooderman and become one. And become a Spooderman? That's gonna be my next outfit, guys. It's gonna be me in a Spider-Man outfit. There's also Spider-Man and Bomb-Man? Are these real? Are you guys just saying words? Spider-Man? I'm not getting anything my search up. I'm being lied to. If anyone knows that show, that's a throwback. I was cursed with the knowledge of it. Well, I live in Asia, so I'd probably swim there if Kiayama is around. Alright, Annie, if I told you, I'll bring my mom to the convention. Imagine I post like, guys, meet and greet with me and Kiayama, right? I feel like the Kiayama tickets would sell out and no one would buy my tickets. When you say yak, just say y'all already know. Wait, you said yak, that's what you said. She'll be there. Kiki just wants you to think she won't be. Spider-Man and Bomb-Man. Wait, what's that from though? Bro said yak, that's literally what you typed. Did you type yak? Hold on, let me scroll up. You literally said yak. That's literally what you said. Okay, sure, but I'm not a furry. That's Kiayama's identity. What the hell? I'm not a furry either. That's fair? When? Just when? Bro, what the fuck? I looked up how long it would take to get to San Jose. Google Maps defaulted to riding a bike. Who wants to meet you? You're stinky. I mean lovely, but Kiayama is the end goal here. What the hell? Yes, it was on the Nintendo video service on 3DS, which is how I found it. Wait, I want to know what that is though. It's a stupid little animation of poorly drawn Spider-Man and Batman. Oh, I see. Okay. Bro, yak, y'all already know. Oh! I thought you wanted to be like, make this sound like yuck, but like yak, like, oh, throwing up yak, you know what I mean? If Kiayama is there, then I'm walking from Missouri. I'll even use my vacation time. They have great adventures. I need to see the video. I want to see it. Kia speedrunning by reading the chat and replying question. Man, I got my 3DS on me right now. There's a small chance that Kiayama will be there too. Bro, Kia, hide your mom chat's thirsting over. I know! Kia, why are you so old? What the hell? I mean, what? I'm a young person, I would say. I feel very young. I feel it in my bones, you know? My young bones. Because I'm young. Yo, wait, chat. We like Monster Girls, but how about Robo Girls? Because GLaDOS can get it! You know, I've never played Portal, so I have no comment on GLaDOS. That's a risk I would take. I'm a young person. Hello, fellow kids. Fuck you, turkey. Fuck you. I'm young. I'm hip. I'm with the times, as the kids say. my I have a friend who works at a school, at an elementary school, and he always plays a game where he asks the kids like, oh, well, not that he plays a game, but like the kids will ask him like, how old are you? And he'll be like, well, I don't know, guess how old I am, right? And these are kids like elementary schoolers, right? And so they'll tell him like, oh, you're 40, you're 60, you're 75. And he's just like, I think he's like 29 or something. He's not even 30 yet. And he's always like, that hurts a lot. Cause like, you know, the kids can't really tell age, right? But he's like, that hurts. Swimming around the world just to ask Kiayama if she's single. I feel it in my bones. They call that arthritis. Actually, no, it's carpal tunnel. So jot that down. I have ergonomic mouse at home and at work because my wrist be hurting. Crossing the Rocky Mountains to become Kiayama's new stepdad. Ugh. Damn, kids speaking facts about Kiki's age. What the hell? Lamau, yeah, you can't ask kids to guess your age. Yeah, kids are gonna be, and kids are honest. Like, both on a good and bad way, but kids are so honest. Like, they'll just tell you what they think because they don't know what's wrong and what's not wrong, you know? And I'm like, damn. To be honest though, I do remember being a kid and being very, very honest, like in a really bad way. Joke's on her. I'm just there for her shrinking mama. Bet Kiayama has one of those Astolfo butt mouse pads for wrist support. No, I don't actually. I have no mouse pad for wrist support kind of thing. I kind of like, I know I probably should have some wrist support, but it's really annoying, so I don't. I just have like my mouse pad and that's it. My leather mouse pad. But I've been tempted to buy one before, like the boogie like mouse pads thing. But I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll be too much of a degenerate. But like, also really tempted. But like, maybe I shouldn't. I know this is a boring furry pic, but Isabel can get it. Wait, no, I understand what you mean though. Really making an NTR plot right there. My chatter came and stole my mom. You guys stay away from my mother. One of the boogie mouse pads, like boogie 2980. No, the booby ones, the booba ones. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. They did what and stole their mom? Actually, recently I was looking at something for merch, like physical merch. Not that I'll have anything anytime soon that I'm planning at least, but I was just kind of looking around and seeing like, okay, if I were to have anything, right? Like, what can I have? What can I, like, what would people potentially like to have? You know, kind of thing, right? And I did see one place that like sells those kind of mouse pads. And I for a second I really considered, I'm like, oh, maybe I can sell those because those are funny, haha, right? People like those. And then it occurred to me why it wouldn't work out, and I got really sad. So I'm not getting those. Oh, booby! I thought you said boogie. No, booby. That jacket. Kiayama's booba mouse pad would be flat, so it'd be get removed for false advertising. What? Imagine a Kiayama plushie. What the hell? What would the people want? Kiayama fan art keychain, definitely. Maybe, okay. If you guys were to want that, I can maybe get something set up. Maybe, potentially. But only if you guys want it. Like, I have to have enough people wanting that, you know? Otherwise, I don't want to sell that. Is imagining a dancing mouse pad. Imagine a Kiayama mouse pad. Oh no, you're disgusting. I hate you. Kiayama body pillow? Please don't ban me. Alright, honey, get ready to get banned. Yo, I'd spend it in a heartbeat. Honey with the great ideas. Make a booty mouse pad. But I feel like that's so lewd though. Like I think it's different with the other way around, but that's so lewd. Better call my counter because I'm about to go get broke with Kiayama merch. Imagine my first physical merch line just being about my mom. That'd be crazy. Ass is more lewd than booba. Crazy take, but alright. Well, because everyone, I feel like, because everyone expects the booba. You know what I mean? Like, that's what everyone expects. I feel like once you turn around, that's when you're just like, whoa, this is getting a little freaky. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that just makes me know her taste. What? Wait, sorry about my merch launch. My chat is full of people with mommy issues. You'll be rich though if you sell Kiayama merch. I feel like I'm gonna feel so morally awful. I'll be like, because my mom doesn't know I VTube, right? So I feel like it'd be so awful knowing like I'm selling merch of my own mother, but she doesn't know. She will never know. Tricky with another base that you take. Her liking segmented tails, it does lead to more, but no, okay, I think segmented tails are cool. They're cool character design. We've been over this. And that's why she thinks turnaround's more lit. When are we getting Kia nuclear weapon merch? Me as a bomb. Wait, actually though, now that we're kind of talking about it, wait, hold on. You be featured in one of those red stories? No! You didn't get one already? She ran out of stock weeks ago. Wait, real talk though, since we're talking about it. If I were to have any sort of merch line, right? Serious talk, like not being like, oh, it has to be about my mom, haha, you know, stuff like that. Like actual serious talk. If I were to have any sort of merch, right, and I can make it affordable, right? What is something that you would want? Like, would it be shirts, hoodies? Would it be cups? Would it be like, I don't know, things like that, right? You know what I mean? Like, what is something you guys would genuinely be interested, like, or consider? Like charms, like standees, like, you know what I mean? Like, what is something that just, if you want to throw things out, like, that you would be like, oh yeah, I'm interested in potentially purchasing this, you know, kind of thing. Out of curiosities, because not that I plan to have anything anytime soon, but I do hope maybe soonest, like maybe even closer to the end of the year, maybe, like I can try to have something planned out. But out of curiosity, you know, just anything. I pre-ordered the Kiayama branded thermonuclear weapon is in the mail already. I love keychains. Okay. Hoodie based on your jacket. Okay. That actually be really cool though. Mouse pad with the pillow. Okay. A keychain Chibiyama would be amazing. Okay. I'm okay for sure. Keychain or any sort of things like that. Beyblade. Imagine you have like the limited rare edition, the Kia Beyblade. Make custom designs, bruh. I mean, they're gonna be custom. It's gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be like, oh, here's some like PNG of like my model, right? It's gonna be like actual artwork. Like, I don't want to give you guys like, if I were to have a merch line, right, I don't want to have like anything half-assed of like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, copy and paste my picture on things, right, kind of thing. No, it's gonna be like, I would plan to have like actual art and for it to look nice, you know, and things like that. I don't want it to be like, oh, here's like a picture, haha, slapping it on kind of thing, you know what I mean? Unironically, a solid merch drop could be a sticker set with your model with many of your unhinged quotes on them. Slap that shit on my PC tower. And if I can make it affordable, does $0 count? I would try my best to have the price as low as possible, if possible. Again, I don't know how that's gonna look like, right? Because I have to actually figure things out, right? But just to get an idea, I want to know like what's something that you guys would be interested in getting, because then that way I can look for vendors or look for things that would have like affordable, you know, if you guys want hoodies, like affordable hoodies, or if you guys want keychains, affordable keychains, things like that, you know. Better put overseas shipment in my, oh no, yeah, I would definitely also look into overseas, because I do know I do have people watching me in Asia, Europe, like things like that, and like obviously North America too, and South America. So I would want it to cover as many countries as possible. I'll mail it to you. Aw. A bracelet would be cool. Okay. Make some keychains and start small and do something marketing. I was thinking about because keychains are the easiest thing, like acrylic keychains. So I think in general those would for sure be like one of the first things. Don't worry, I'm not trying to like go in blind on this. Like I just kind of want to get like an idea. Like what is something that could be done, and I can start planning for later on. You know. I'd probably buy a long sleeve with the words Kiayama's fuck ass smile on it. Oh, just because we already beat you. What the hell? Turkey, those will sell out immediately. Meme emotes. Remember, meme emotes. If you will. Make it a Kia phone. I did see a place that sold, like, sold like phone cases, but I feel like I would need a variety. I can't just have like one phone case, you know. I would need like a variety of phone cases. So I considered it, but I'm not sure if that'd be like an easy thing to do. Name every country except Africa challenge succeeded. Well, as far as I know, actually no, I think I do have 1 or 2 viewers in like Africa content. I think I'm trying to remember what all the I'm trying to keep in track like the continents, not content. Sorry, the continents people are on. I'm watching you from Sapphire's basement though. Also send help. A dice set. Oh, a dice set would be cool. Just looking at our DMs, a good quote is I'm staying up to look at yaoi because I'm an adult. But it's true though. I was staying up to look at yaoi. First me and Hani, then Muffin and Annie. Kiayama chats are just for people to pair up for these for the sea of trolling. I'll just have a t-shirt with a list of like every crazy quote I've had in the background. I'm about to head out. Have a good one. Hopefully you stream again. Don't do a year hiatus. No, I have my schedule out for the week. So I'm gonna stream today, tomorrow, and then on Thursday. And then I'll stream again next week. But good night. Thank you for stopping by, Scum. Have a good one. Hey, yo, what about those jet tag keychains? Oh, those are cool. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Is there a place that... If I can find a place that does it, I'll consider it. Oop, another quote is, I wonder if gay dinosaurs are real. Well, what if they were? I mean, like, based, you know, but what if they were? A cup with words like, don't talk to me unless you're a yaoi fan. Kia dog tags? That'd be cool. I'm trying to think too, like I'm trying to think of like, oh, what would I want? What would I like things like that. I kind of want a standee, so I feel like acrylic charms and like an acrylic standee might be like a for sure thing I would do. I'm trying to think what else, like what other things. Get one with dino facts on it. Oh my god, you're so bright. I can have like a little dino design at like in like the front, and then like a t-shirt with like a bunch of like the fun facts I've said and things like that. I'm getting ideas, guys. We're cooking. We're cooking. No figurines. Keep them away from the pony jar. Okay, no, it wouldn't be a figure. It would be just the acrylic standee. Unless people also do that. Oh god, I hope people don't put acrylic standees in jars. I really hope that's not the case. Chibi Dino Key on one side. Yeah! Oh my god, guys, we're cooking. We're cooking. I'm excited. I'll go get a bigger jar. That's scary. I don't want to be the jar. But yeah, so again, this all like, for right now, at least hypothetical, it's just more me trying to gather like, okay, what would you guys be interested in? Like, what would you guys buy? Excuse you, Buffett, a smaller one. I don't think so. I don't think someone about what you said would be good. You just said something about 10 inches and ramming stuff. Shut up, shut up. Gonna draw Kiayama as Phil Swift and she can use it as merch. Wait, Phil Swift? Who's Phil Swift? It's the fucking Flex Seal guy. What the hell? Who knows, maybe I'll even have like a community contest of like, oh, if you guys draw a picture, whoever gets the most votes, like I'll put it on a shirt or something. I think that'd be funny. Postcards are always nice. Okay. Now that's a lot of damage. Yo, slap this Kiayama quote on a shirt. My mother is a pure woman who would never be into that evil stuff. Exactly. It's still true though. I like the idea of postcards since you can potentially get a few designs to sell together. Yeah, what I might do, I think I have commercial rights for some art that I have. I forgot how many things I think everything I have might have commercial rights. I think I usually buy it just to make sure. Or monetization rights. I forgot what the difference is. But anyways, if I do have the rights for things, I might already use like the existing art and things like that I have. But I also want to have new things because I know I don't have a lot of things right now. So if I were to do any sort of merch, like again, this isn't like a promise of like this is gonna happen by this point in the year, or I'm gonna have this ready to you guys by XYZ time. You know, this is like for right now at least a hypothetical, right? Like I will try to get like new things too, so it's not all things you guys have seen of like I already seen this, I'm bored, you know, like it'd be like new art or new things featured, you know, things like that. At least that's my intention. I want to give you guys something that would be actually like worthwhile getting and not just like oh, I'm only buying this to support a small VTuber, you know what I mean? It would be something where I would want you guys to be like, this is funny, I like this, or I really enjoy XYZ, you know, kind of thing, right? Like, oh, this looks nice, I want to get this, you know? Really very bold idea. I like the idea of postcards since you can, oh, I read that, whoops. I hate that now, I hate that I know that they do it to game cartridges and there's a whole subreddit about it, or at least there used to be, but I don't remember what it's called and don't look it up. You can get the creepypasta Kiayama for your Minecraft stream. I mean, you're so right. The jar thing. Yo, those cartridges smell like, oh, what the hell? Somehow tasting worse than Switch cards. What? Wait, why are you tasting Switch cards? Confirm merch for sale starting tomorrow? No. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Yep, real and true. What the heck? You know, I didn't game when I was younger, so I can't say if I have opinions on that or not. I don't want you to buy this just to support a small VTuber. Dog, I send you money to troll you. You can legit sell a pile of Kiayama themed shit as a joke and I'd buy it to spite you. No, but I want you guys, I don't know. I feel like I don't provide enough enrichment to you guys, enough entertainment to be worthy of any sort of like monetary means, you know, kind of thing, you know? And so I feel like if I actually gave you guys something that you can physically have that you would enjoy, I think that'd be a lot better. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, maybe I'm dumb for thinking this way. Maybe like something's wrong with me, right? But I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm just buying this to support a small VTuber, right, kind of thing, right? Because I don't think this is gonna sound really bad, but I don't think I'm worth enough for that kind of support. But I would want you guys to have something you would enjoy, you know, that looks nice, that feels nice, like, you know, things like that, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not making sense. Maybe this is just how I'm processing information, right? But that's kind of how I feel. So I would want to give you guys something that you're like, oh, this looks sick. This looks cool, you know, kind of thing, you know? We're buying things to spite her. Tasting to see how bad it tastes with taste testing my cartridges. Imagine a video where someone's like, alright guys, today we'll be testing all these game cartridges. I taste them because they say they made them to taste bad and I have to test their claims. A shirt with Kiki as a brain rot shark with shoes would be funny. Switch cartridges have a bitter agent to them to prevent small kids from putting them in their mouth. Oh! That's interesting, actually. Joke's on them. I'm not a small child. And of course people have to test the claims. I'm an adult who can't drink milk. Can you sell a cure for depression merch? That'd be cool. Imagine I just sell like a little plushie and I'm like, this plushie's gonna cure your depression. Maybe some form of chew toy for people? Bro, if I sold a chew toy, you know who's gonna go crazy for it? Fucking Maylin. Maylin would fucking... The other day I was in her stream and we were just talking about how she was talking about how like she needs something to chew on and she's tried like a bunch of different kinds of things to chew on and and we're literally talking about like chew toys basically, and I feel like if I were to sell any form of chew toy ever, Maylin would fucking be the first one to buy it. She'd want to test it. You joke, but there are videos of people tasting. Really? Wait, really? Am I not beating the bird yet? What the hell? I'll take the entire stock of that plushie. Don't sell plushies. What's wrong with selling plushies? What's wrong with that? Has she tried one of those oversized pacifiers? Yeah, I think she was saying how she said that she's tried dog toys, like children's like chew things, like for toddlers and things. She's tried like things that they can give to like farm animals, like cows and horses and things. What else did she try? She said she's tried bones. I'm blanking. What else did she try? I think pacifiers were on that list. I'm trying to think what else. She had a big list of things she's tried and she just couldn't. She said that she has not been able to find anything that has worked for her. Tricky, that's because they are true. Switch cartridges taste like hand sanitizer, by the way. Ugh. I sometimes wonder if Maylin is a dog in a person's body. Maylin! But at this point, I'm too scared to ask her that. I feel like she is a blessing to this earth, and that's all I can say about her. Every time I join her stream and I chat, she screams so loud. Her shrieks like are deafening, but I've come to understand that's her way of showing excitement and love. Caught my neighbor throwing out his VTuber plush collection. Most of them had holes cut into them. Couldn't bleach my eyes. No way, that's not real. You're lying. There's no way, right, Turkey? Right? There's no way, right? Maybe a hyena. I think she might be a hyena. Also, hi Jose. I just realized. Sorry. I didn't say hi to you earlier. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I have to ask her. And then she's also eaten a lot of weird things too. She's a very interesting person. I don't think there'll ever be another Maylin ever. I just got here. Yeah, but you got here like 5 minutes ago and I didn't say hi 5 minutes ago. Yeah, maybe a Kiki plushie isn't a good idea. You know what? Maybe you're right. I've seen how people handle their Niji Sanji like plushies, or like papes, what they call them, and I've seen people do really horrendous. Even like fucking Kenji plushie, I've seen people do horrendous things to that thing. Bro, I live in a retirement town. You're either old as shit, or young and gooning, or like me and repressed. That's scary. That's fucking scary. I like a plushie though. They must have not liked those VTubers very much. Like the jar. How about a Kiayama plushie? No. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Loki was just surprised to see a Cinder one, considering how many people just threw theirs out or burned them. You know what? Well, actually, no. I have no comments. I have no comments. I have nothing I want to say. Now, if Kiayama plushie, oh boy, I'm putting that thing on a altar and worship it. What the hell? You know, Annie, I don't think I've ever seen anyone thirst after a woman they've never seen or heard. Like, like I want to know what kind of image you have in your head. Yeah, like the weeks after the Cinder stuff happened, I saw an entire box of Cinder merch at the Really? I didn't see shit where I was from. Not that I want to see Cinder merch, but I didn't see anything. I was kind of like, man, there's no fucking VTuber fans around me. Kiayama about to drop the hottest Cinder take, but caught herself out. Bro, Annie just has a great taste. Joke's on you. I love VTubers mom before it was cool. You should have bought it, Muffin. You know, I think I feel like I only because I'm a fan of VTubers would want to buy the thrifted Cinder merch. Of course, I would wash it and make sure it's like clean. I wouldn't want to take home anything gross and dirty, right? But I feel like I'd want to buy it not to support her, but only because I'm a fan of collecting VTuber merch, like out in the wild. If I see merch out in the wild, I'm like, I'm taking that. I'm getting that. Like, for example, I went to, I don't know if you guys saw my post on Twitter. I went to, I took a day trip to go to San Francisco to the Young Museum. I think is what it's called, because they have a manga art exhibit. And while I was there, they had a whole gachapon like machines, and they had Hololive stuff. And I immediately told my friends, I'm buying the Hololive stuff. I don't care. And I got a Fauna keychain, and I got a Pecora keychain, and then what else? Oh my god, what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. She has pink hair with feathers on it. Oh my god, what's her name? What's her name? It's not a... Oh my god. Is it Louis? Is it... Yeah, it was her. It was her. I got a little pin of her. I'm trying to think of what else I got. I think I got another Hololive thing, and I'm blanking. I forgot what it was. But I was like, oh my god, Hololive out in the wild. It's a store I avoid, and the picture was sent by a friend. Oh, I see. So I wouldn't want to give him my oh my god, I can't read. I wouldn't want to have. Hold on, I need to reset. So I wouldn't want to give them my money, considering she's actually become the Charizard V card because of Shy Lily. That's true. I mean, same thing happened with Pecora. My man. Is that a good thing? I thought Charizard was cool. I think it was a bad thing, right? Or no? I forgot what the whole thing was. I remember watching a whole video of everything that Cinder was talking about, and I you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of blocked out most of what she said. Now you've reminded me. If you wash the plushie, you could resell it to buy a Kiayama plushie. That's some 40 chess move. VTubers with bird features. Bro, low-key, I kind of want like wings or something, like bird wings. I always feel like they look really pretty on VTubers. But like, I'm an orca, so I can't make that happen. But it'd be cool to add one day. I posted some pics on the Discord, but I went to the actual Hololive store in Tokyo. I'm jealous. I would love like a store that has like VTuber merch in my area or something. I have to like go super far to get anywhere near any place that would potentially, not even for sure, just potentially have any VTuber merch, which makes me mad. Kia is the Pecora for agency. No, you can't even say that anymore because I left Vanguard, or I guess now Ecliptos is what they're called now. I think, right? If I don't know how to spell it, but but I know they changed their name recently. And I need to know the plushie exchange rate. How many VTuber plushies to get a date with Kiayama? Yes, it increased the value of Cinder's merch. There's some stores that had entire floors dedicated to specific VTuber groups. God, I wish that was me. I wish I could go to a Hololive store. I went to where was I? I was somewhere in where was I? I forgot where I went. I was somewhere, like, I was vacationing with some friends, and I went to what's this store called? Kinokuniya? Right? I think that's what it's called. Let me double check it, make sure I have the pronounce it. Okay, no, yeah. I went to a Kinokuniya store, and when I was on vacation with my friends, like, last year, and I went feral because they had so much, like, it was the biggest Kinokuniya I had gone to, and they had so much VTuber merch, and I literally, like, I couldn't buy a lot because it was expensive, but I remember being in there and being like, oh my god, these people who live near the store don't know how lucky they are because I want VTuber merch. I watched the Mujin video for the drama. I'm too employed to read all that. Most I got from is Peach were acting. Oh my god, I can't read. Most I got from it is peeps were acting like they were in high school and scheming. Yeah, I also watched the. I think I forgot if he came out with the video too, or if it was just a stream. Cause I did watch the Mujin live stream. I was at work, but I was like, I don't care. I'm nosy. I want to know the drama, right? But I forgot if he came out with the video too. But yeah, most of what I know is from like Mujin, because I'm like, I don't have the time to read this. Well then, Kiayama is a Chimidoki. Everyone wants her mom before her. Answer tricky question, Kiki. Don't let us wait. You know, you'd have to submit at least like maybe 1,000, maybe even 2,000. You know, maybe like considering inflation, it might even go up to 3,000. But you know, right now we'll keep it at a good 15. You know, who knows? 1,500. You know. Okay. Still, everyone still likes Peko Mama more than Peko herself, like you. Who else had their mom on stream recently? Oh, you know, Hako, no, Hako, what's his name? Oh my god, actually, is his name Hako? From Hollow Stars? Hold on. Oh, Haka, I'm so stupid. I'm thinking of Bales. Haka, oh my god. Haka had his mom on stream recently too. And I saw a lot of people thirsting after her. Kinokuniya is expensive. It really is. But it's like so like every time I go in there, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many art books. There's so many manga. There's so many like VTuber things, you know? Oh, my phone closed for some reason. Hold on. Hello? I think my app crashed. Hey Azure! Oh my god, I can't say Hey Azure! I feel like every time I say your name I say it wrong. I always get scared of saying it wrong. Can't attach too many photos in one message on the Discord server. I got a warning. Oh yeah, I have a warning on there in case for spam. But I don't know how to like I don't know what it considers as too many pictures, so I have to double check it. But I have it in there just as spam, just in case. I'll help you gather plushies. Well, better rob the bank. The staff's working. Okay, didn't know about the chibi, but with the Bowser thing, chibi makes more sense. Haka. Okay, yeah. I was like, I'm like, who is I'm thinking? Well, when I said Hako, I was like, no, because like I think Hako is Bales. I'm like, oh, it's Haka with an A. Rip Kiki, I'm back, don't worry. Hi, KREW! How are you? Think you post 10 images in a single post. I forgot how many. I have to see what I have on my Discord. Like how many, what's the maximum? So since Kiki's dead, does that mean Turkey's in charge? No. Also, I watched her past life debut and they gave me deja vu. Wait, really? I feel like it was extra cringy. I feel like my past life stuff was like, I don't know. I feel like I got too nervous. I psyched myself out, I think. If we behave until your Mother's Day, can we meet cute mom? You know, I would say yes, but I don't think some people could behave. I think too many people would still want to troll me, you know? So I would say if you guys can, maybe. But I don't think you guys can. I tried posting 10 and no longer can say anything on the server because of it. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I'm able to untime you out. Hold on. Oh, I do see the warning here. How do I unwarn? Is it this? Okay, I think I did it. Try now. I need a new yaoi manga to read. Please recommend. Ooh! Wait, actually, let me message you one right now. Before I forget, let me message to you right now. Where's your messages? Okay, I sent it to you on Discord. It's because I remember seeing different VTuber who looked nothing like what their theme was. What? What do you mean? What nonsense? We are special fishes here. Are you? Are you though? I don't know. Okay, what if I had a board? What if I had a board behind me? Or if you guys have like so many strikes, you guys get timed out. Or like not timed out, but you guys get like different chances. Like I'll have like a board, right, that says like, okay, like if you guys are good for these many times, you guys will achieve XYZ prize kind of thing. But if you get striked out so many times, you'll lose out on those prizes. You're definitely more nervous, but it was more charming than off-putting. Like you didn't shut down or mumble, you just kind of rambled or messed up in the games, which reminds me, gotta do merch. So I didn't make you Discord mod live on stream. No, it's okay, it's okay. I don't I don't get notifications because I have the notifications silenced on my server because I don't want people getting pinged for things, right? But I don't get the notifications if someone gets timed out, so I have to go manually check to be like, oh, what's happening here? You know, so it's okay if you get timed out. Just like that's like, just let me know because sometimes with the bot, at least I need to get a better bot because the bot I have, there are certain things I don't like about it. I just don't know how to find better like bots that can mod, you know? Because I have an itty bitty tiny mod team, you know. We can't do too much. Also, for fellow spider lady lovers, Chaos Witch Quelaag is hot as hell, literally. Like in kindergarten. Wait, I'm trying to remember. What is it? Wait, KREW, I remember what I said. What is your in kindergarten in response to? Because I forgot what I said earlier. You get those color circle. Oh, the board. I'm so stupid. I was like, what? I was like, what did I say? Yeah, like in kinder. You know when they have like, or even like, you know when they, I don't know if your school ever did it, when they would have like the little cards, like the red card, yellow card, green card kind of thing to show like how you're doing that day. What if I had one of those? Like I'd have people's names on the board. I'd be like, oh, like I'll be like, Turkey, if you don't behave, you're gonna get a yellow card. Like things like that, you know? You just get those colored circles they had in grade school where you start on green, but if you get in trouble, they have move your magnets down to yellow, orange, and red. Yeah. Also, before going on hiatus for a year, they got a 2.0 model update that amounted to just having longer hair. I just want to say Nugget is my favorite character in the kindergarten series of games. Huh? No, don't remind me. I don't want to be moved to yellow. Hi, Quaddle. Dude, I think one time I got moved to yellow and I think I literally almost cried because I was like, no, I'm a good noodle. I'm good. For the chat, the past life lore is Kiayama spent 30 minutes on a forklift puzzle, then realized it was super simple after wandering around forever. I was so mad. I was so mad that game. I was like, there has to be a way. There has to be, like, what is the puzzle to this? And I did so many things. And then I realized like, all I had to do was climb a certain area and that was it. And I was so mad. I was like, fuck, I'm stupid. I posted photos off topic. You're welcome to go through them on stream if you want. Let me see. Let me look through a couple. Wait, is that actually signed by them? Like the where it says like the bow bow fuwawa? Like is that like the Bebo stuff? Is that actually like wait, really? Is that signed by them? Like actually physically signed by them? Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous. Not the forklift. Made the walk of shame to move my magnet to yellow was a sin. I'll probably get the most red cards. No regrets though. No, use a good noodle system. Yama, why did you send me an... What do you mean? I didn't send you anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Share with the rest of the class? No. Nothing to share. I fucking love Get the Rat. I'm so jealous. I'm genuinely so jealous. You know, maybe I'll go on a Japan trip on my own, just so I can go to the Hall Live store. Actually, my trip to Japan will be to do two things. It'll be go to the Hall Live store and go to the Yaoi dungeon, and that'll be my entire trip. I saw a TikTok earlier that was like, it scares me to know that there's a chance that I may die without going to the Yaoi dungeon. I'll chaperone your trip. Yes, Krim. Can we go to Japan together? That'd be so cool if we could. I'm learning Japanese. I could try to navigate us around. If wanting a MILF in my life is a crime, move my magnet to red. The Yaoi dungeon implying there's only one. Wait, are there more? I've only seen one. I've only seen one. One that people talk about a lot. You can navigate first. I'll carry the bags. Yay! Wait, I want to carry some too though. Cause I feel bad. I want to go to a Japan trip so bad. It's so expensive. I want to go so bad. I'm like, okay, I think because this year, I think I have maybe 2 trips planned. So I'm not sure how much money I'll have. And I'm so mad that if I want to go to Japan, I can't have trips planned. I have to help that one trip plan. Is Kiayama joining you? I can be your guide? Nuh-uh, you stay away from her. Also, I don't think she'd want to go. I think she'd be like, no, I'm okay. I'll stay home. If not, good luck on your own. What the hell? I'm trying to think what else too. I kind of wish I could go to Japan because I know my art mama Wase has an exhibition going on right now. And I think it's Ikebukuro. No, I forgot where. It's somewhere in Tokyo if I remember correctly. And I want to go so bad. And I'm so sad because so many of my siblings are like, oh, I can't wait to go see, you know, Wasa's amazing work and things like that. And they're like, I'm gonna go after work. I'm gonna go do this. And I'm like, I wish I could go. I want to go see. Bring me along so I can speak more Japanese. Another horror gooner bait, by the way, but the internet has made SCP-1071 too hot. It's honestly not that bad to navigate on your own, even without knowing Japanese. I can imagine it's pretty simple, right? Because you still, like, I imagine that you would still understand signs of like, this is a stop sign, this is a XYZ, you know, kind of thing, you know? And I if I remember correctly, I did hear that there's a lot of signs that also have English translation at the bottom. I don't know how true that is, but I can imagine, especially if you go to a very touristy area, like that being the case. As long as you have Google Maps, okay. No, don't tell her the truth. Yo, Ikebukuro, they made a Durara place real for legal reasons. This is a joke, bro. Literally, Durara made me want to go to Ikebukuro so bad, especially all the scenes where they go to the oh my god, what's the building that's full of like anime, like head to toe full of anime stuff. I wanted to go there so bad. I still kind of want to go there, and Durara influenced me so much to be like, I want to go to Ikebukuro. That's the place I want to go. Turkey, that's also kind of furry. Variant, cut me some slack. I'm a victim. Most of the signs are the same except the stop sign. But you'll see the kanji for stop all over the road. It's easy pick. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, which reminds me, I think my stream tomorrow is gonna be a Japanese learning stream, so I can learn how to say all the. Oh, ow. I was swinging my legs on my chair, and then my heel hit one of the wheels and it hurts. Swinging your legs. Yeah, like I was like, because my feet don't touch the ground, I was just swinging. Pat, they're there. It hurts. Are you really that short? What the fuck? Well, if I have, okay, this is how it goes, right? Usually, if I have a table set on the lowest like setting, if it's movable, then I have to usually raise my chair up to the highest setting, so I'm at a comfortable position, right, for my arms to kind of be on the desk, right? So if I have the chair on the tallest setting, I don't touch the floor. I like maybe my toes touch the floor kind of thing, right? But that's it. But it gives me enough room to like swing, you know? I should have installed my kanji keyboard. Too whimsical. Is your head okay? Falling from that height while being that short could be deadly. What the hell? It was my heel. It was my foot. I was swinging my feet. Also, speaking about too whimsical, sorry, random story. But today's, like I mentioned earlier, we got like, new people working with us, like at my company, and this one girl, she was like shadowing me so she can like watch and see what I do, and then I come across like a fax that has like not a super intricate design, but has like a kind of a little design around the borders, and I see this type of fax like all the time, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, right? And then she looked at it and she goes, oh my god, that's so whimsical, that's so cute, look how it looks against like all the paper and everything, isn't that crazy? Whoa. And I was like, at first I was like, what is she talking about? Because I was like, I literally could not figure out what she was talking about at first, or referring to, until she was like, look at the border, look how whimsy it looks, it's full whimsy. And I was like, oh, I guess you know what, you could see it as like full whimsy because it's like an intricate border, right? That like for a medical document, like you'd be surprised to see it kind of thing, right? But it's kind of one of those things like, oh, I guess it adds a little to like the paperwork, right? Kind of thing, a little like flair. And then in my head it hit me where I was like, wait, is this girl out whimsing me? Is she being more whimsical than I am? And I was like, how dare someone be more whimsical than me? Honey, we've addressed the fact that she kicks her feet like a 5-year-old when she sits at her desk. I can't respond to you, brother. Daijobu. You stuck between Stacy and her friends though? Yeah. I'm still stuck there. I mean, I think I'm gonna move soon because we hired 2 new people without having desks for them. So I don't know where their desks are gonna go, but I think it makes sense for me to move out of the office I'm in now into a different office since my position is related to the other work that everyone does in the office, but not quite the same. So I don't really have to be in there. But the 2 new people they hired are gonna be just doing the same job as everyone else in that room. So I think they're probably gonna move me out. I just don't know when or where or what's gonna happen. Also, you must be turkey roasting turkey for. Wait, what'd you say? Hi, Pasa! 3 whimsical 5. I was literally like, oh my gosh, she's out whimsing me. I'm supposed to be the whimsical one around here. Hachi Shakusama can spirit me away any day of the week, huh? About ranked competitive whimsy. I literally lost my rank match of whimsy against her. I was like, I had to pop in for a while and like I haven't heard from you in a bit. I hope you've been doing good, Fossa. For anyone who likes Monster Girls and farming sims, I recommend Cloud Meadow. It's not a stream game. Don't play it on the family computer. Wait, Farm Meadow? What's that, Han? Oh, Cloud. I'm so stupid. I said farm. It's Cloud Meadow. I was like, why do I just see pictures of... Oh! Wait. The witches are kind of... Actually, no. I can't say anything. But the witches are kind of, you know... I mean, you can scroll back to it. Wait, let me see. But like, how far was it though? Is it the furry thing? Been way too busy. Kind of miss being able to keep track of people's streams. It's okay. I feel like everyone gets to that point where it's really hard to keep track of streams because like, you know, you have your life to do and everything, right? Like even me, I feel bad because before I debuted when I was in Vanguard, I remember I would have like a lot of time at least at the time to like watch people's streams, and now I feel like I don't have any time. Like I can barely I think the only people I really watch consistently are like Saf and like another VTuber that I've been like keeping up with and stuff. But those are really the only VTubers I've been watching lately because like, you know, it's at least for me, it's hard to like watch streams at every other time people are streaming because of work. And then when I get home, I'm like, oh man, it's so hard to like keep up with everyone's streams, you know, kind of thing. So I think it's okay. I think when things get really busy, it's like hard to keep up. This is absolutely furry stuff, my guy. Oh, I see. I was like, why do I just see pictures of... Oh! I know, right? There's also Monster Men in the game for those who like Monster Men. I may be interested. I may want to hear about this later. The one right after that? Wait, let me see. Let me scroll back up. Hold on. Is it the Malo is a wolf woman with a deer skull for a face? I'm not cutting slack? Is it that? I'm a victim variant. Also, there's a crab. Huh? And she's great. What the fuck? I noticed there's only one card. Crab. I was like, card? There's only one person I really watch consistently because of her time lines up well with mine, and being able to do work with my PC still works well. Yeah, I feel like at some point it's hard to have like a lot of like, it's hard to keep up with like streamers and things because it's just you have to find who's like streaming at your time kind of thing. Otherwise it's really hard. Like sometimes there's streamers I watch that only keep up with the clips because like I don't have time to keep up or like watch their streams, right? So the only way I can watch them is like through clips. When things get busy. That time Kiayama was gone for so long, we thought Ice got her. Bro, I'm constantly watching my back, guys, so don't worry. You're not a victim anymore. You're just as much of a loser city citizen as I am. But I might be interested in looking into that game later on, out of curiosity, potentially. Who knows? Potentially. The potential is there. Yeah, stay safe out there. Yeah, and I mean that goes for everyone too, in general. Things are crazy nowadays, so, you know, stay safe. Not just with weather and things like that, but, you know, everything else going on. Sadly, but there's also dragon and snake ladies. Also Cyclops. Also Baystack's werewolf and Centaur that yada yada. I listen to VODs during the day most of the time at work, away from my PC to pass the time. That's a good way too. I mean, thankfully, well, I don't know. I know some VTubers on Twitch will post the VODs on YouTube and things like that, but at least I'm kind of glad with like streaming through YouTube, like the VODs are just automatically there, and it's really easy to keep up with them. So on the bright side, at least my VODs will always be like easily accessible for the most part. I think I've done that a couple, because I don't know, I personally feel a little turned off by VODs sometimes because I want to be there in the moment kind of thing. But every once in a while, if there's a VTuber I really like, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to this VOD, I'm gonna watch them kind of thing, you know? Yeah, no, both of us are freezing, you're just in the closet, huh? Me rewatching the Kiayama VODs for clips of her saying scuff shit on accident. I have never said anything scuffed, ever. Don't quote me on that. I feel like I need to go through some like PR class or something, or some class that helps me figure out what I want to say, like before I say it out loud. On accident. Yeah, on accident. See, even Kia admits it. What? Just gonna timestamp that clip. Yeah, sadly, most people I'd like to keep up with stream on Twitch and don't upload their VODs. Sadly, and the Twitch mobile app is terrible. Yeah, low-key, I feel like the Twitch app, I mean, I don't know. I think the Twitch app kind of sucks in general, because, like, when I try to watch VODs on stream, or when I try to watch, like, streams in general, actually, like, on my phone at least, like, Twitch does this thing where it'll pop out the screen, but then if I want to go back into the screen, there's, like, a delay in the VOD, or in the stream a little bit, or it'll register me watching the stream and the pop out as two different players, which I think is really weird. But for YouTube, it doesn't do that. Like, I can switch between like one app to another super easy with no issues and no like delay or cut or anything on YouTube. And but on Twitch, I have like an issue where I'm like, this is like really kind of slightly janky, you know, like switching back and forth. But I don't know. Twitch is definitely good to watch on PC. It's not great to watch on like mobile devices. Too late quoting you on that. What? Yeah, Twitch app sucks in general now. That's also kind of why I like, I don't know. I know YouTube has its own flaws, but that's also kind of why I like YouTube, because it's just easier like to watch videos. Like it's literally a platform made to watch videos, so it's just a lot simpler. I mean, you hear that Twitch is paying streamers their ad revs with subs that view. I did hear about that. I did hear that Twitch, I don't know, I just don't trust like Twitch with money. Not that like I could say like, oh yeah, YouTube's so trustworthy. Cause I've heard horror stories from YouTube too, but I've heard crazy things about how YouTube manages the money for like streamers, and that's just, I don't know, like that's just kind of scary. Don't get me started on all the stupid stuff Twitch is doing recently. I feel like they're intentionally running into the ground. I can maybe see it. I wonder if like Amazon is trying to start their own like streaming platform, but before they do that, they're like, we have to make Twitch look so bad that they want to go to another streaming platform that Amazon will own. Even though I know Amazon owns Twitch, like it'd be like a Prime streaming or something. You know what I mean? Like like something dumb, something that Twitch adjacent but not quite Twitch, you know? I'd probably watch more streamers if Twitch wasn't garbage. Even the site blows. Yeah. I don't know. It's not like... It'd be cool if you can leave comments too, or if chats like saved. Because I know that Twitch does have the cool feature where like the chat room is always open essentially, right? But I think it's like also kind of like sucky that like you can't go back to see like previous chats for that stream specifically. You just have to hope that the VOD has it. Or I don't like that you can't comment or like leave like anything onto the chat, you know, like everything is literally in that moment live streaming. And I don't know, I feel like that's like, I think it'd be cool if they had like a comment section maybe of like, oh, on this VOD I commented XYZ, you know, kind of thing or something, you know? YouTube's only flaw is that they don't have a good live streaming setup on their website. Yeah, I think a lot of things need to be improved on YouTube. I know they've been pushing the horizontal view recently. Oh, sorry, not the horizontal, the vertical view. And I think I talked a little bit about that maybe last stream, or I think last stream I talked about it. And I remember being like a little, I don't know, I'm not a big fan that YouTube's really pushing it because I don't think live streaming needs to be vertical, you know what I mean? Like it's just not, like live streaming a game is not meant to be vertical. Like maybe if you're just chatting, sure, I could see it, right? Like that's why like apps like ERAM and like things like that like do well because they're chatting, right? But I think if you're streaming a game, vertical is such a hindrance. Like I don't think it really benefits the streamer. So I think it's like weird that they're really trying to push the vertical feature like for streaming, you know, like if I bet if I were to have this stream be horizontal and vertical, I would get more viewers through the vertical one. I don't know, I think it's dumb. I think it's weird. YouTube hasn't been doing that too much better though. Yeah, I can't say, as much as I love YouTube, I know there's a lot of things wrong with it. And I know the moderation on YouTube is really scary. Like in general, if your account gets taken down permanently, or if a video gets taken down, or whatever the case is, right? Like YouTube has such a strict moderation and they really do not care. They could care less sometimes. Like they only care if you put a lot of attention on it, but even then, like it's really hard to get things like put back up or get permissions for certain things, you know. So I think that's one of the things that to be aware of on YouTube, at least, is like how, like, I don't want to say how easy it is for things to go away, but it really is. Like YouTube could just snap a finger and like boom, all of your videos are gone. Like your account's totally deleted. Like you have to start from scratch, you know. And that's the only scary thing about YouTube that I think of, at least. But they are pushing a lot of weird updates too. Like they took away that update, or they made the update where they took away people's like usernames basically, and now it's their account names. And I think that's dumb because I'm like, well, people were very expressive with their usernames, you know. I don't understand why they need to take that away. Amazon technically owns Kick and locals as well. Wait, really? Amazon's wanting to do a game streaming platform where you can rent a RAM, huh? I saw the beginning of that one stream and I underestimated the scuff. Wait, which stream was it? Another stream idea was to do anonymous hear me out, where we have to guess who said what and the character is a wood. I might do that. I want to have like I've thought about doing an anonymous like confessional booth type of thing, where like so people confess to me things that they've done. Not crimes. I don't want to hear about crimes. I don't want to hear about anything serious like that, right? But just like, oh, I accidentally, I don't know, like, like I accidentally pushed down like my baby brother or something, and I feel bad about it. Like, you know, things like that. Like just things like little confessions, like, or like funny things too, or like I lied to my best friend and said that I didn't use her toothbrush, or you know, things like that, right? Like I want to hear those kind of things. I was thinking about having some sort of like confessional type of stream like that. Hopefully with the fact that OpenAI is losing so much money, a bunch of the bubble pop and gaming streaming gets, oh my god, and gaming/streaming gets a bit of culture shock revival that kills a lot of the shitty changes they're making. That's what I'm hoping too. But I feel like I'm scared that if the bubble pops, things are gonna get worse. Because so many things, like so many updates and like plans are revolving around the use of like AI. So I'm afraid that if it pops, like, I mean, overall it'd be a good thing if the bubble pops, but equally, like, what if it like gets worse because like they didn't account for like they didn't account for it popping, for it getting, you know what I mean? Like that's a fear I have. Yeah, Amazon hosts all of Kick and local streams, so pretty much Amazon handles all hosting and can pretty much tell Kick or locals we want to let you guys operate anymore. That's crazy. I'd probably fill it with Kiayama's sim, not me though. What the hell? Oops, I accidentally asked about Kiyamama. Yeah, but what if we made it a game show? A game show? AI bubble pops, US government shuts down again. Oh no, nothing of importance was lost. Exactly. I will admit, there are some uses to AI, and I'm not talking about like the language learning AIs or the generative AI. I'm talking about like the kind of AIs that like detect cancer, things like that. You know, those are the kind of AIs I want to be around. Like things that can do human jobs that are almost impossible. Actually, not even human jobs. Like AI that can do jobs that would be basically near impossible for a human to do, and efficiently. You know what I mean? Like those are the kind of things where I'm like, okay, yeah, like the AI would work so well for those kind of things. Like if it helps people and improves their lives, like that's great. I want to see that, right? But if it's like, oh, let's make an AI that you know, that takes away the jobs of like thousands and thousands of people and ruins the ecosystem, all those kind of things, like that's I hate that. Like I don't need that. I don't want that, you know? Hear me out, a game show. Wait, but how would the game show work though? Things were going well before it was mainstream. Yeah, I feel like once, I don't know, I think COVID really like ruined, because I think AI started becoming more popular around like 2020, 2021-ish, right? And I feel like because of COVID, it kind of kickstarted like people wanting to like make things through AI, you know, and wanting to improve the AI. It can be beneficial if implemented properly. Exactly, yeah. See, the thing is though, in my opinion, the problem is how much random and wildly different stuff gets put under the umbrella of AI these days. Yeah, it's really hard because there is so many different kinds of AI and they all do different things, right? And it's really, I think when you, it sucks if you try to talk to someone about AI uses, a lot of times you're gonna assume you're talking about like the generative or the language learning or like the like AI, like things like that, right? Kind of thing. But I don't know, like it's hard to say, like it's hard to, if you tell someone like I don't think all AI is bad, you know, people are gonna automatically assume you're like you're dumb, like, oh, I don't like your stance, or I think you're stupid for saying that because AI is bad, you know. But it's like, no, I'm not talking about the bad AI, I'm talking about like the good useful ones that actually would help us a lot in society, you know. It's not even that it's at the level of AI yet. AI doing our impossible jobs. Now let's make an AI that talks to gamers while gaming. What the heck? That's basically what Neurosama does. Issue is people are lazy and want to do their job, but when it starts doing that's how one does make, wait, hold on, I can't fucking read. The issue is people are lazy and want it to do their job, but when it starts doing that, how does one make money to live? Exactly. I remember my dad was even telling me one time, he's like, has your job started using AI yet? I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, good, you still have a job. And I was like, like, I don't know, like it's funny because my boss kind of does implement a lot of AI things just to make our jobs a little easier. But I'm always a little afraid of like, oh, what if it does like as boring and as tedious as my job is right now, I still feel like it's better for me to do it versus like an AI, you know? Because there's also the idea too, if you can't leave an AI to do major decisions on things because then if it goes wrong, if it makes a mistake, who are you gonna blame? There's no one to blame. There's no one to take accountability. You know what I mean? Some of these technologies have genuinely existed for decades. Yeah, like it's not like AI is not new. You know, just the things that it's doing now to society are more like the new issues, right? But AI has been around for a while. And our confessional game show. Also, you read the last one right. Wait, what did I read wrong? The stuff to try to detect cancers has been in development since like the 70s. Yeah. Honestly, I had a big nostalgia trip today. I can't fucking read. I can feel my brain slowing down. Honestly, I had a big nostalgia trip today while watching The Sopranos and just longed for 2000s family aesthetic again. Actually, no, low-key, I know what you mean. I think I was watching, fuck, what was it? I think I was even just watching like Breaking Bad and I was like, you know what? Things were simpler like back then. And when I say back then, I mean like, like maybe 10 years ago. This poor younger generation is gonna be cooked with all the ChatGPT stuff. I feel bad for them because it happened and now they don't focus on schooling. Yeah, the amount of people I hear say like, oh, let me just ask chat. I'm like, don't ask chat, use your fucking brain. I don't know if it's a hot take, but while I dig up a lot of social media aspects of the net, like streaming and even garbage like Twitter, but I think we gotta cripple the net because it's just a second life for some. Yeah, I kind of miss when before on the internet, like the internet was a lot of like forums and blogs and things like that, and now I feel like, and like people had a lot of ways to express themselves and like talk about things, and now I feel like everyone is like virtue signaling and like they don't have, it's almost like an echo chamber for certain things, and people build on bad ideas. Like a lot of, I think there's so many areas in the internet that are just built up on like negative aspects, and that's like the core, is just to be negative, you know. And it's so hard because I'm just like, no, like what happened to people being creative or wanting to talk about what they want to talk about? You know, what happened to that? Why does everyone have to be like critical and you know, like constantly talk about ethics and virtues of things and or being the worst person imaginable? You know, why does it have to come to that? The other problem is that people think it can be reliable when it literally costs more time and money and effort to get the right answers using AI than not. Yeah, did you guys see I watched a body cam video of this guy who went to a casino in Vegas and an AI caught him at like, I think it said he had, because they have it at this casino, they have an AI scanner, like face scanner, that does a security job. Basically it'll like alert security being like, this person's been trespassed, or this person's been kicked out, or this person's a criminal, wherever the case is, right? And so this guy was in there and the AI picked up on him and told security there's a 99.7 chance this man has been kicked out before and you need to like you kick him off the property, right, kind of thing. And even the police officer looks at the guy's ID and does not match the name that the AI is saying to security. Like, this is like, I forgot what the name was, right? But the identity didn't match, but the pictures looked very similar because they did look very similar to each other, right? And even the cop was like, well, maybe like, he's like, there's no way the AI would make the mistake, right? There's no way that's possible. And even the security guys are like, yeah, this AI is like state of the art, you know, like it's really accurate, you know, it never makes a mistake. So, you know, I'm fairly certain this guy is the guy that we've kicked out, you know, we want to trespass him and everything, right? And they end up taking this guy to jail and, you know, taking his mugshot, fingerprinting him and everything. And then they were able to confirm that it was not the same person. It was not the same person that the AI was saying that it was. And I'm like, that's insane that we're literally built like and like in that case, like they literally made an arrest based off an AI and not after any evidence. Like the officer was literally looking at the ID and being like, this might be faked. I think this is faked. And like I don't know, like that's crazy. I think it's so literally dystopian. Wait, honestly, her not being able to read kind of leans more towards the AI bit. Wait, what? Wait, let me scroll up a little. Are you sure you're not an AI? I can't read correctly. No, I'm human, I swear. Back Fat back TVs are way better than flat screens. I want to feel the static on my skin when I touch the screen. I miss being able to count the RGB on it. CRT bro. My issue with Twitter engagement is bait posts. I don't know why, but I generally want to unfollow anyone who makes them. Yeah, it's really like energy draining. You know what I mean? Like it's just so much. Like if you read so much negative things, it's like you just get so tired. You get so like tired reading it. I keep buying plug adapters just to keep my CRT. I would buy a CRT TV. I just don't know where to buy one. I feel like a thrift store maybe might have it, to be honest. 100%. Like vague posters, I hate that shit. I don't know, to me, it's just like, if you have engagement bait, why aren't you that interesting? Yeah, exactly. Or like, I don't know, I hate when people like piggyback on drama or things like that too. Like if someone posts something, like they're going through something, you know, or whatever the case is, like something's happening to them, right? I hate when someone like posts about it and being like, oh my god guys, look at me cover this. This is gonna be drama. This is a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, sometimes there's just misunderstandings, or sometimes it's even just like, it's not even drama, it's just like things that like misunderstandings, you know, but people are making it to be drama, and then they like, I don't know, like I think it has to do a lot with virtue signaling too, like I am holier than thou kind of mentality, you know, and that's also really tiring to read. I don't know. I kept my old one from childhood, but when I bought one for my sister, I just went to a local thrift store. Like people using it to hide their lack of personality. Muffin sent me a link through Discord DMs. Also, fuck this modern aesthetic of hardwood in homes. I want carpet. Carpet's nice, but also annoying to take care of. So I understand the hardwood part, but me and my roommates literally had to buy like a vacuum for carpets because otherwise it was hard to maintain. Not that we're getting it hella dirty, right? But like at some point it's like good to wash your carpet, right? Because you're stepping on it, and so if you do get carpet, you know, you make sure you get a vacuum that cleans carpet well. It's not even negative things for the engagement bait. It's just like the basic engagement bait that everyone has posted for the last 3 weeks. Oh, you mean like in general, like when people are like, oh, send me your PNGs so I can rate them on my stream, or where are all my girl VTubers at? Where are my male VTubers at? You know, those kind of posts, those are also annoying. I've had people recommend me make some of those before, and I'm like, fuck no. Like, that's fake engagement. Like, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for you, you know? I opened Twitter the other day, and the first 4 posts were identical, just from different people. Oh my god. No, I like my hardwood. It's easier to clean. Honestly, if I ever get the money, I'm just making my house look like my grandma's from 2000. That shit was peak. I can't stand carpet. Carpet's nice. I like carpet, but only because I associate carpet with like wealthy homes. Because when I was younger, all my like better off friends had carpet flooring, and all my like less better off friends had like tile or wood. So I always associate carpet being like, oh, that's nice. That's the nice stuff. You know, that's the good stuff. I guess I'm using PNGs. Yeah. I can understand the idea of hardwood, but carpet's so much more comfy. Yeah, your feet never get cold too when you step on it. I want hardwood floors for the same reason, easy to clean. I get that, but I never understood that. But I'm kind of a clean freak about things like that, so I guess I never thought of it. Or the small streamers respond here. Yeah, when they're like, guys, I want to raid small streamers, so post your Twitch link here or stuff like that. Also, actually, no, speaking of that too, small rant, I fucking hate those posts because it's always Twitch. It's always Twitch specific. It's never like, oh, like here's something for YouTube streamers too, or it's always fucking Twitch. And I understand a lot of people stream on Twitch, but it always makes me feel kind of alienated because I'm like, okay, like I stream too, you know, I am also a VTuber. Why can't this post be for all VTubers, not just Twitch, right? Like I understand Twitch is a raid specific thing, right? But people also done cross raids where they just send a link to a YouTube stream and people go from Twitch to YouTube. You know, I don't understand why it has to be Twitch specific. Like what's wrong with including all VTubers in your post, you know? I don't know. That always kind of annoys me when people are like, small streamers, send your Twitch stream here. I'm like, I don't know. It kind of peeves me a little, just a little. It makes me so mad. I like shampooing my grandma's carpet as a kid, then using the back to steam it. So great. Well, the first mistake was opening up Twitter. Yeah, I thought of those fell out of fashion when a cow furry VTuber insulted a dragon girl VTuber. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I know exactly which one you're talking about, because I remember seeing that and being like, this is disgusting. And they never raid the smaller VTuber streamers. Yeah, exactly. Like they'll only pick like 1 or 2 and that's it, you know. And I don't know. I know what kind of I know those posts and they make me upset too. Cause I'm like, these are useless. And they always go raid a streamer larger than them. Yeah. It's much harder to know if someone is live on YouTube. Yeah, but it's like if someone, because on Twitch, right? On Twitter, what they'll do is they'll post saying, hey, if you're a smaller streamer, like post your Twitch link down in the description or down in the comments, right? And then I'll raid to you, right? Kind of thing, right? And it's not like that person is going to follow every single person that's like on there, right? Like they would just kind of go through and check to see like, oh, who's streaming, who's not streaming, kind of thing, right? But you can still do the same thing with like a YouTube streamer, right? Like you don't have to know when that YouTube streamer is live, right? Like because you're still just clicking the links to open it to see who's live, right? Like I bet you if I were to post my link onto any of those, since they're Twitch specific, they would never raid my stream. And that's only because I'm on YouTube. And I can like 90%, actually no, I think like a 99% chance guarantee if I were to post my YouTube link, like just my channel, right, onto any of those kind of posts, they wouldn't raid me because I'm on YouTube. Even if I'm a small streamer, right? Like even with my, like, even if I had like 5 viewers, for example, like not right now, right, of course, but if I had a 5 viewer stream, if I was, you know, I'm under 1,000 like subscribers too, like I'm definitely a very tiny VTuber, right? Like they would never raid. And one of the big reasons for that would be because I'm on a different platform, you know, not even like them being like, oh, she's live, you know. It's like in general, if they ever caught me live, they'd be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna stream to her because she's on YouTube, you know, or raid to her because she's on YouTube. I don't know, I don't want to sound like victim-y or like anything like that, but I think slowly throughout my time being a YouTube VTuber, like I see little things that just kind of like peeves me a little sometimes when like YouTube VTubers aren't included in certain things. And I don't know, I don't want to sound like, oh my god, we're so alienated and they hate us, but there's a lot of less resources and like support out there for like YouTube streamers because there's so much focus on Twitch ones. Twitter has given me nothing but people posting compilations of images of pics from the 90s and 2000 aesthetics videos with some Naruto ending, and I feel like that's 100% what triggers my nostalgia. I know which ones you're talking about. If you genuinely want to help small creators, do a collab or give them content creation advice. Yes, exactly. Yes. Like, I don't, and I feel like if you post anything on those as well, like, oh, support small streamers here, like like so many people comment on those. Like I've seen some where it gets like a few thousand likes and I'll have a couple hundred replies, and I'm like, oh, if I were to post like any information of myself like onto this, like I'm gonna get lost. Like no one's gonna see my stuff, right? Because there's so many hundred people are already like on there. It's so saturated, you know. So it's just like it doesn't really do anything for anyone except give you attention, you know. A woman, it's 18 plus. I was joking, but now I googled it and it really is. I don't know what you're talking about, Hottie. That's why I like Oathbound. You and Saf and Malin felt more engaging than usual streamer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like we were strong streamers. I'm happy to say at least like we passed the auditions for a reason. And I don't want to say like no one else could have done this, because plenty of other people could also do this, right? But you know, I think me, Saf, and Maylin are strong streamers in our own ways, you know, like good streamers in our own ways, you know. Also Zeph, people forget about her because she wasn't around for so long, but Zephra was kind of like the lost member of like Oathbound, because she wasn't able to unfortunately make it to the debut period, because she had things happen. I can't, you know, I won't say anything really, but she, you know, she had some things going on in her private life. But Zeph also would have been like such an amazing streamer for like Oathbound. So sometimes I get sad thinking like, oh, like I wish we could have had more of a relationship before she left, kind of thing. I lost my spot in chat. I was like, where am I looking at? Honey, have you been reading that and lurking this whole time about? There are entire subreddits for those things, Turkey. Also, don't tell Saf. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? No, it's literally, I literally just googled it. I was cleaning my keyboard. Because I'm tiny. Kiki casually mentions how short she is. So she finally accepts it. No. I mean, small streamer type. Funny thing is that those are the same VTubers have dead VOD channels or on YouTube. Yes! I know. Oh, I have so much to say. But I want to be careful of how I say it. But I know of people who swear on their life that YouTube is like really bad for streaming and for any sort of content growth, but they also don't try. You know what I mean? Like, they'll try cross streaming and they'll stream on YouTube, but they won't have a title or description or thumbnail. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, you're not gonna get any attention if you don't even try. You know what I mean? Like, you have to try. And, you know, like, and they won't even shout out their VODs channel. And I'm like, you have to bring some sort of attention to those channels, otherwise it's not gonna get attention. Otherwise it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know? But I don't know. I think I have a lot to say on the matter. But I have to be very careful with what I say, because I have maybe a couple hot takes on it. They hate us. I mean, it seems like Twitch does hate VTubers. That too, I've heard of, I mean, YouTube just seems to dislike certain streamers in general, but not like a specific type, you know. Twitch just hates VTubers. Collabs help show the other streamer personality, and I think that's why small streamers who have collab with like Billion have grown so much. Yeah, like bigger creators who actually do collab with smaller creators are like, they're actually doing stuff for the community, you know? Like, they're actually trying to help people and help them grow. But it's the only thing that sucks is that the VTuber community has so much to do with numbers that it's so hard, like, making a genuine connection. Like, you know, if you ask like, hey, I wanna like shout out a small VTuber or something, like who should I shout out, kind of thing, right? Like, you have a chance of picking someone who shouldn't be shout out. Like, either they're like a bad person or like done bad things like that, right? So it's like so hard to like figure out like, okay, which one of these like small streamers are actually gonna be like, I don't want to say worthy, because I think worthy is like a bad word, but who's actually like, who deserves like a bigger audience, kind of thing, you know? Because everyone creates content, right? Everyone's kind of like a, I don't want to say influencer, but I think when you make content, you're kind of almost default into as an influencer, right, kind of thing. So I understand why sometimes bigger creators don't want to do it. It's because they don't want to get caught in the crossfire, right? Like, if they promote someone and that person ends up being like a bad person, I can understand like them being hesitant to like promote people. But the bigger streamers who do it, like, shout out to them, because they do a lot. Uncensored version where? Share the knowledge. Honey, we can talk a little more about this later. I might have some information for you. I don't want to toot my own horn, proceeds to toot horn. Fun fact, I did ASMR for a few months in uni. Wait, really? And I'm just finding this out now? Honestly, as long as it wasn't those food or speaking ASMRs, I get it. I don't like the sound of people's mouth right next to my ear. Hi, Sean! Yeah, small height streamer. Well, Kaido spotted. Twitch with IRL booba, yummy. Twitch with anime booba, like fire. Hellfire. Main issue with raids is most people will click off after like 5 minutes or immediately click off when they hit with ads. Yeah, like you have to. The thing with ratings is like you really have to know like your audience, right? Because if you're like an ASMR streamer, for example, right? Like this is just right. But if you're like a chill, mellow ASMR type of streamer, cozy streamer, right? And you like, you know, raid into like a friend who's like total opposite, like super loud, playing FPS, like all these crazy things, right? Like you're gonna lose. Like that's, I think it's such a bad way to promote your friend almost, because like, yeah, you're bringing people's attention to them, but also it's almost like you saying to them like, oh yeah, this is not your type, this is total opposite, like, you know, like almost turning people off, if that makes sense. So I feel like rating doesn't always help, like, you know, half the time it helps. Hot take on influencers. People on TikTok are not influencers, however YouTube is actually influencers. Yeah, I feel like there's more accounts on YouTube that do like actual influencing, and like, I mean, like they have a lot, there's a lot of like education, or not, maybe not education, what's the word I'm thinking of, like more research done behind them, you know, kind of thing. Like there's channels out there that have a bunch of videos based off like, you should buy this, you shouldn't buy this, XYZ, you know, but they'll always have something backing it, like you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that because of XYZ reason, or you should do this and should do that because XYZ reason. Meanwhile, like on TikTok and other like Instagram and things like that, it's more of like based off appearances, like, oh, I look really pretty, or I look very attractive, so you should do this because I'm telling you to do so, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Maybe shout out Iron Mouse. She's also a small streamer, maybe even shorter than you. Bro, Iron Mouse, like, I won't say she's my Oshi, but she's definitely, I will say, like, on the level of like Keys in an Eye for me. Like, in terms like Keys in an Eye and Iron Mouse were one of the two main like reasons or inspirations that like made me want to become a VTuber. Like I still remember, I have this video of like Iron Mouse like in my favorites, my favorite folder, of like her singing a little song, and I remember telling my friend one day of like, I want to be this, I want to be like her if I become a VTuber, like I want to be like this, you know. She's literally such an inspiration. Also, don't like the term influencer because that implies they're changing their viewers' opinions. Yeah, like it has like very like, I don't know, kind of manipulative vibes to it, of like, I'm influencing you to do this, you know what I mean, versus like, I don't know, why can't we call it encouragers? Like, I'm encouraging you to do that. I don't know if that sounds worse or not. Or influencing their future decisions. Yeah. Lamau, developing story. We'll share once I get the info. OG bestie, we might be the same person. TikTok influencers introducing my mother to Temu is almost as bad as killing attention spans. Oh my god, no. Someone clip this and send it Iron Mouse. No. I don't know what I would do if Iron Mouse would ever acknowledge me. I think I'd just die. I don't know what I would do. Kiki was about to say when I grow up. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I got to VTube after randomly clicking on a Niji drama video. Really? You know, I guess fair enough. Lamase and Fossa got introduced by Mujin. Hey, how about we do a singing stream? I have thought about doing karaoke, but I don't have a good voice. Like, I think I can carry a couple notes here and there, but it's not like, oh, I could sing. It's just like, I can slightly have, you know, maybe sing a note or two kind of thing. If I were to do a karaoke, I think it'd be like a pre-recorded one. I watch more Zen, but I don't want to goon against my will while on my PC. No, I can't stop watching VTube drama channels. I used to watch a lot of VTuber drama channels, and then I got upset because I realized a lot of them were very negative and very biased. Like, there wasn't a lot of research being done. It was more of like, look at this awful person, man, this person's so awful, point and laugh kind of thing, kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Like, I remember watching a Alara video, and I really don't like Alara, like, at all whatsoever. Like, I think I were blocked. I don't know. I really don't like Alara. And I remember, I don't even remember what the drama was, but I remember there was something that had happened, and she was in the comment section, or the comment section of like the Twitter post, being like, "Oh, how are you doing? Are you okay? Can you DM me with some more information?" And I remember that looked like, I felt so like disgusted seeing that, because I forgot what the post was about, but I remember it was something really horrendous. Like someone had been victimized by someone, and I forgot what the situation was exactly, but I remember being so upset, like seeing her post that, like that comment under someone's post, and then like a couple days later having like a drama video made about it. That made me so upset and so angry, because I was like, this is disgusting. This is genuinely, this is not even like, I don't know, like there's a difference between like a well-researched drama video versus like the latest scoop, you know, like that's just tabloids at that point, like, you know. So I've learned to really stay away from like drama channels, and I think the only one I watch is Mujin. That's only because he's really is like I want to say he's generally unbiased, and he does do a good amount of research into things, you know. I don't know, like I don't know if that sounds like hypocritical, but he's like the only person I generally trust in terms of drama channels. I watched so many deep dives with Rima. I don't trust Rima at all. Is Niji the one that gets all the dramas, or is it the one that shut down? Niji's the one that has all the drama, unfortunately. Bishoujo shut down. Best agency is right now is Socks and Phase. Get a shout out from Iron Mouse, you say no. For me, it was the pick-a-me clip of "Let's kill the hoe." What is it that she says? She's like, "Let's kill the hoe." And she's like, "Where'd you hear that from?" I'm like, "I heard it from JoJo," right? Or something like that, right? Evil toaster. That was Sun situation prob. Sounds like a noisy, like my aunt is asking me to get married out of vibe. I think I legit only watched the Zen clips or listened to the occasional cover and didn't watch actual VTuber videos, so I started watching your stream. Really? Really? Very annoying. So thanks, Orca. You infected me with the mind virus. And I'll do it again. Ilara's just a shit stir. She really is. Like, I don't know. And then I think like people were trying to cancel her. And I don't know. I have a lot of things to say about her. I think people try to cancel her, and I think she played the victim card. And I forgot exactly. I really don't care enough about her. But I remember just seeing like a post where like people were trying to cancel her, and she was like, "Guys, like I do so much research into my posts, and I do so many XYZ things." And I remember like glancing at it and being like, disgusting, and just scrolling by. Rima does a lot of research for her deep dives if you want like a full story. I'll see. I don't know. I've seen maybe just a couple things I've seen of Rima, but I kind of don't fully trust Rima either. But I don't know. I'll see. I in general just stay away from like drama, like VTuber drama videos, besides from a couple channels I'm like, okay, I trust you, like I'll watch you, you know, kind of thing. Like I used to watch a lot of False ID, or no, False Eye, what's his name, right? The purple guy. I used to watch him, and then when I started like really looking into certain things he was covering, I was like, wait, this guy is like super biased, this guy is like fucking full of shit, and I stopped watching him. Parrot is just the shit at posting drama channel. Zentreya is the most recent Russian badger video. Woojin can get it? Yeah, that's a JoJo reference. Part 3 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yohani Chudo, Snatch Waist. So Kiki is your first VTuber? My condolences, huh? Yeah, it was the elfin thing. Okay, I was remembering like, what was the VTuber drama that she was getting into? Mujin is also a wood. Mujin did recently save me from following one of those edgelord fail girl VTubers. Oh, I know which video you're talking about. I watched that the other day, actually. Some French girl with cool rats, but then turned out to be a total mess. Nope, Rima cherry picks info that her Discord feeds her. I may be wrong in my assumption then on Rima, but anytime I've seen drama she's posted, it has all the public context that was shown. No, part 3 is part 4, Diamond is unbreakable. Is that better or worse than Saf being your first OG? You know, you can't say your condolences because me and Saf are basically the same person. You know, we're practically the same person. Her Indigo not long after. Okay, you got me. Oh my gosh, realize I've been talking for 3 hours. I said earlier I was gonna talk for like maybe an hour and a half. It's been almost 3 hours. My Oshi with Sayu sing cross. Really? I have mixed feelings with Sayu, but only because of the things that happened with her. But I don't know. Not that I dislike her anything heavy like that. I just have like mixed feelings on her. I was asking for myself. And forever will be. I called Kiayama my Oshi once and I regret it because that compliment went to her head. Yeah, that's fair. I found her before I knew of the corpo life she had. I see. Yeah, I mean, she's not a bad person. I just have mixed feelings. But I think that's fine, right? Like, it's not like every person you need to have like a strong opinion on, right? Like, it's okay to, I think, have like mixed feelings or like no feelings at all, right? Of like people. Funny enough, same. You said Sayu, and I thought you meant, oh, Sayu, like, oh no, not the voice actor guy. And I did double take lol, like, what happened to my boy? She does a lot of Pokemon content, which is what I like. I like Sayu. He plays Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. I want to meet Sayu. He looks really cool. I want to meet him one day. I'm hoping he comes to Offguy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to wrap up stream here because I realized that I've been talking for like almost 3 hours and I feel bad because Raven was like, I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. I feel bad. Exactly, like orcas are fine, but dolphins are the devil. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wrap it here for the night. Raven barely surviving. 5 hours of sleep is enough, right? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Raven. Well, on the bright side, stream's gonna start earlier tomorrow because on Mondays I get home later. But yeah, so stream's gonna be tomorrow. Stream is at 6 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. CST, and 9 p.m. EST. And it's gonna be a Japanese learning stream. I don't know how long it's gonna go for. Maybe not. I don't know. I said today wasn't gonna go for too long, and I went for a really, really long time. So we'll see how today or tomorrow goes. And then after that, I stream again on Thursday, and that's gonna be a Spanish stream. So if anyone wants to be there for my Spanish stream, I'll be streaming same time, 6 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. CST, and 9 p.m. EST. For my Spanish stream, I'm gonna try to have like a subtitle thing set up. So hopefully, if anyone wants to try to catch it, but they don't know Spanish, like hopefully that works. So we'll see. But don't make fun of me in my Spanish. I'm practicing. I'm having these streams to practice. So if I sound weird, if I sound bad, if I don't know how to say something, you know, I want to stream more in Spanish to improve it, you know? So be nice to me. Gambate. Thank you. But alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the night. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I'm trying to be nice. Bye-bye.